Hello, and welcome to Goats and Dragons, the stream where Helpful Goat Gaming plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I try to kill my friends. I'm Andrew Gilbert, the benevolent dictator of Helpful Goat Gaming. But tonight, I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and I'm not alone. With me, as always, is the unbenevolent dictator of Helpful Goat, Galway, playing the fiend who is your friend, Charity.
It's true. He does just want to be your friend. Hi, everybody.
Adam, playing the shoddy who is Body, Burbage.
Oh, shoddy. I thought you said shoddy. Anyway, hi, everybody.
He's a shotgun.
Lena, playing the part giant who is self-reliant, Stormbringer.
That's actually true. Yeah. Hi.
Jay, playing the drow who is highbrow, Vimeris.
Okay.
It has to rhyme. I don't care if
that one felt
it's
a little
accurate or not.
forced. Yeah.
That one felt forced. Well, and Darcy, playing the sex-positive, death-inquisitive, Hikari.
Yeah. Hi. I told you to change that one.
I did not.
I know.
Welcome, everyone. You fools can draw in the background while I have just a few announcements. So, Saturdays at 7 Eastern Standard Time, 5 Mountain Time, we do this episode of Goats and Dragons, where we play Dungeons and Dragons and have a really good time. Tonight, we have a special guest star, Darcy, who was playing last week for a little bit and is going to be here most of the episode tonight. And every once in a while, we're going to be bringing in a guest player to help out the goats and whatnot. A rerun of previous weeks are going to be on the following Friday. So last night, Friday, we had last week's rerun so that you could catch up on those on Friday and then watch the new one on Saturday, which is always fun. And we are affiliate, which means you can share and subscribe to us. And as a reminder, everyone who has an Amazon Prime account, there is a way for you to get Twitch Prime. And with Twitch Prime, you're able to subscribe to channels. Just a reminder, you could be doing that with us if you wanted to, so that you don't miss any fun Goats and Dragons ever. We would be honored, truly honored, to be one of those subscriptions. And thank you so much to those who follow the channel. We really appreciate the support. I think we're up to 52 or so followers, which is awesome. We love you. Thank you so much. And if you like what you're seeing, tell your friends. Tweet us. We do like to chat. A lot of us will answer you on Twitter, which is really fun. So do any of that, and that's a good time. And I think it's all the announcements so far. So without further,
Good job.
My God, what have
Good job.
you done here? So much love for Vimeris. Aw.
What?
Who's actually
Whoa.
a good boy.
Oh.
Yeah, good boy Vimeris.
No, I think Burbage is a good boy.
Also,
well,
Burbage.
that too.
Yeah.
Burbage ain't no good boy.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Oh. Vimeris, did you just swoon at Burbage's voice?
No.
Yes.
Right. Why would you think?
Jay, roll a deception check.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I just rolled. It wasn't a 1.
Was it a 6 and a 9?
Sexual.
Classic.
This is
Alright.
a different map.
This is our world map.
Exciting.
We're on a journey.
Indeed. Previously on Goats and Dragons, Ponway, a high priest of Rin in the city of Federo, has become increasingly afraid of a plague called Fire Blight. It has ravaged Bovelia and is making its way south, according to him. Now, he asked you to venture to a village called... Oop. There we go. That might be better.
A village called Whoop.
I was like, wait,
A village
what?
called Cliff Mill in Bovelia.
Oh.
You are to trade the Stone of Troll Aversion with the town for another blue-petaled plant, the same plant you had stolen from the mysterious island. Arriving at the caravan that Ponway had suggested, you were quickly assigned security duty for the entire caravan, along with a hard-looking tiefling named Hakari. Leaving Federo proper, you watched as the gates behind you were shut, and the traffic that normally flows in and out of the city has come to a standstill. Then, as you settled on your voyage, you followed Tullywood Tyne along the road east of Federo. And looking back on Federo, as you climb your way east along the road, the air suddenly became cool, then cold, and you watched as the quickly formed clouds above the city began to drop snow for the first time in Federo's history. You were then supposed to stay the night at an inn outside of town, but it seems to have burned down within the last year. And that night, a young elven lad went missing. In the morning, after a search for Arafil, the elven boy, two gigantic scorpions have appeared. Bubbling up from the sand almost. And as soon as you saw them, several of you reacted with some defensive measures or a quick pun. However, now they are attacking, and I need everyone to roll initiative. All right. Okay.
Guys, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Don't be
That
scared.
works.
It's fine. It's not fine. You're all gonna die.
Maybe.
There we go. Excellent.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Am I not showing up on that?
Maybe not. Did you click on your character and then click
Yes.
initiative?
I know how to do initiative. I did it and it said 13.1.
Did you click on your icon, like the?
Oh no, I didn't went into my character sheet. I don't even know where my icon was. I have to do that?
Yeah,
Yes, click
that's
on
the
the
tricky thing. All of
Okay,
us have
so
made that
how do
mistake.
I? Oh crap.
So
I'm
in the upper left hand corner, Darcy, you should select the arrow and then select move
Okay, I don't know what upper left hand corner you're talking about.
of just the your screen,
Okay, you mean the little thing with the arrow and then paint?
the cursor.
above-
Yes.
Yes, the cursor. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, now what do I click on
Your
when I'm under my
icon.
character? Yeah, I'm
That-
clicking on the icon.
Yeah.
Now
The
what do I
hot
do?
red-haired chick, and then
Yeah, I know.
And
But
then
then
your
what do I
character
click on
sheet.
under her? I'm sorry.
In your character sheet, then click.
I did that and it rolled it and it said 13.1. I thought you were telling me to click on my icon. I'm
Yes,
confused.
click on that first and then click initiative.
Okay, I'm in my character sheet under initiative and I'm clicking it. It just rolled.
And there you. Yep. Thanks.
Well, I did it before and it did it. It's just not showing. I'm so
Okay,
confused.
you're good now.
It's weird, Darcy. You have to like select your character icon for the initiative to refer to it, even though you're clicking on the initiative on your character sheet. It's completely bizarre. I know.
Okay, so did it work this time though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Good.
It
Why
has.
point? Why am I point something? I don't get that. Whatever.
It's
okay,
a
let's move
tiebreaker.
on.
It's fine.
That's
It's a
you
tiebreaker.
just making more mistakes that we don't have time to go into.
Apparently.
Oi, oi.
And Vimeris, two gigantic scorpions have just come out of the sand. What are you gonna do?
Also, Andy, as of last time, there was Entangle
Yes.
cast on at least one of those.
Yes, there was.
Oh, did
Yes,
I
there
actually
was
get that off?
an-
Did I get that off?
As a reaction, yeah. It's just kind of a quick. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that was cast, and what?
Cool.
Cast it again for us, so we can
Yeah, sure.
see all the details and whatnot.
I think I did it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 remaining.
Strength check. It rolled a 6.
I don't think that's good enough.
It's a 20-foot square too, so kind of where do you want to try to capture both of them?
If I can. If I can't, I want the far one to be entangled.
Okay, cool. I think you can get both. Well, almost both. Yeah, you can.
It's close. And
It's kind of hard to tell because I can't actually see where the square edges are this time.
Yeah, if
Oh,
I
true.
squint, I kind of
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Okay. The first one at the top missed his, and that's about all you
There
can
they
get.
are.
Okay.
But now
So-
you can go for reals.
So Vimeris is going to run up to Stormbringer, and you can see that fear is in his eyes as he touches her shoulder, and he casts protection from poison.
Awesome.
Ooh.
And then I turn around and just like brace myself. I think that's my turn. Wait, I can use a bonus action to transform.
You can.
Should I do that right now, Tabletop?
Whatever you want.
I'm not asking you, DM.
Honestly, I think
Say
whoa,
no.
someone's writing.
I'm sorry.
I was like, whoa, what the hell? Honestly, I think
It's where
that
we
you're.
played before.
I think some of your spells might be more useful for right now.
Okay.
So
Then
read
I'm
and
gonna go
react.
ahead
Read and
turn
react.
Yeah.
You say you are turning into what?
No. My turn is
Yeah.
over.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I swear we've all used microphones before too.
Indeed.
Oh no, I'm scared.
It's okay. I'll protect us all.
Oh no, it's going for the charity.
It's just a little couple of scorpions, you guys. Come on. Hikari's drunk again.
Already. It's
Yeah,
yes.
we
When she was
already.
dressing, she was
It's
like
like
also.
morning.
What do you do you
Yeah.
think the bumping in the tent was? It was like pulls from a flask every time she was getting dressed. It was like, and one sleeve on, one
I
shot of
have
whiskey.
a flask with me, and I just,
Kept pounding
I'm kind
flasks.
of like semi-perma drunk all the time, probably. Anyway,
Excellent. Looks like he used his action to, with his giant mandibles and finger claws. I guess that's what they are. He just cut through a lot of the vines that were encroaching on him in the area. So he's now free, though that was his action.
Yay!
He's gonna get right up there. And then the other one is gonna try to snap at you, Charity, on the
Of course.
caravan.
He hasn't said anything else, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was.
I was like, that just went completely quiet for me. I'm also
Did we crash?
when I was commenting on, like, we've also all know how to use mics. Neither chat nor the party would know. I had spent part of this time with my mic muted and did not realize it. So I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, we are just having all forms of problem at the moment.
No, so the scorpion rushes up, and it's much quicker than normal people can run along the sand. And it dashes up to you and just immediately grabs you in its claw and starts to lift you off of the caravan, Charity. So that's 18 to attack, which I believe hits you.
It does.
10 bludgeoning damage. And you are now restrained by it.
I'm grappled.
Grappled, sorry.
Very different. So it's 10 damage? You said?
Yes. Yep.
Don't go off for a second. So as it grabs me, you're going to see, and it sort of picks me up. I'm going to look down at it. You shouldn't touch me. And cast Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
I love it. It is not able to save its dexterity.
Whew. I'm so scared for you, Charity.
So 12 fire to it. All right.
It's still grappling you, though, right?
That was one claw. It's going to now try to snap your head off with its other one. That also hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 3 more damage.
Holy crap.
Bludgeoning damage. And now it's it's just holding you right in front of it, and it's going to slam down its stinger on top of you.
Well, this is going to be a short session. Did you say that misses?
Yeah, luckily that misses.
Jesus.
So Charity, you're now being held aloft in these 2 giant claws, and the mules are going crazy right in front of you, and it looks like they're about to be just spooked and run off. And that's the scorpions. Stormbringer, your turn.
Do I think that I could attack the scorpion that's holding Charity in such a way that it would make it drop Charity?
Very possibly. Sure, you could definitely try.
Wait, never mind. Too far away. Shoot. Okay, Stormbringer is kind of going to scream and rage on, and I'm yelling, "Don't attack my friends, assholes! Come get me!" And I'm raging.
Love it.
And then,
You can zap with your rage, too.
yeah, can I actually hit from the spot I'm in? I
Yeah,
can't tell
it's
where any of these
10
squares are.
It's a 10-foot range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
I can't
hit the
see the
scorpion.
No, I mean with my axe, like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're
From
5
where
feet.
you were, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you can hit the far side of the scorpion with your zap so that it doesn't affect Vimeris or Burbage, and you can hit it with your axe standing right where you are.
That's not how the zap works.
Oh.
I just choose
10
the
feet
target
from.
and they're in my aura. So that
Okay.
activates automatically when my rage turns on. So my rage is on So the Scorpion needs to make a DC 13 Dex save, or it takes 1d6 lightning damage.
That's nice. That gets a half on a successful one. That's nice.
Yeah.
He rolled a 16.
So he'll take 2 damage from that.
Love it.
And then I'm also attacking.
That hits.
So
Nice.
that's +2, so it's 8 points of damage. And I am just like, I'm standing there just like yelling as loudly as I can to try to get them to like focus on me.
Gotcha. So you're just become... What does your rage exactly look like now that you've fully activated the storm?
I mean, I look like super enraged, but I also look like I have like my hair is kind of doing that thing that hair will sometimes do if there's a ton of like ozone or whatever, where it's like kind of floating a little and like you can almost see lightning sparking off of me, and I'm kind of glowing and look completely insane and pissed off.
I love it. That terrifies Scorpion quite a lot. Very good. Do you want to move, or I feel you're probably good there.
I am actually going to move. I know I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but that's okay.
Indeed. I'm afraid the 21 hits you.
Yeah.
It grabs you in its claw, and you're not actually able to go anywhere at the moment then.
Okay.
So you got just this far before it snatched you up in its claw.
Okay.
But it spent its reaction now.
Yeah,
It
so
has.
now they can safely move.
Love it. Charity, what do you got?
Do I need to take damage? You just said it grappled me. Do I also take damage?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course. Yes.
I guess I shouldn't like remind you of that.
Please
like,
stop helping him. He does not
10
deserve our help
bludgeoning damage.
or care.
Which
Sorry,
you go
how
to
much?
5 with your
5.
10 bludgeoning damage. So it'll be 5 with your rage.
Okay.
So now that she's taking care of that, it's my turn. I'm grappled.
Yes.
So acrobatics or strength to try to escape that.
Yes. That would be your action too. Like you can still do actions, you
Yeah.
just can't move when you're grappled. Yeah.
Do you take disadvantage rolls while you're grabbed?
No.
Nope.
Grapple doesn't
Literally
actu-
all it does is make it so you can't move.
Yeah, you're just in place. Trying to decide what the best use of my actions is. And it's going to take my action to escape it. But with that... I'm going to actually cast False Life on myself as my action.
Okay.
Blah. And then bonus action Shillelagh.
All right.
And also sort of go, actually, wait, just as a quick question, just sort of looking, what do the people in the caravan look like? Like, as in, how are they responding?
Immediately everyone's cowering in fear that you can see, except for Roburn up here.
Okay.
She has a weapon out, and right now is guarding the caravan. But yeah.
I'm okay. So I'm gonna sort of use my talk free action.
Okay.
I'm going to shout, "Big work! Kill these things deader than the ghost of Avos Square!"
At this big work again for everyone, as a quick reminder, is the group of elves here that call themselves the Big Work as their team name. They stand up, like Galure now stands up triumphantly and is like,
Where are
"Yeah!"
they again? Sorry. Where are the
They're-
elves again? Right there. Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they stand up triumphantly.
Uh,
Hopefully that does something.
Also, somewhat more quietly, more pitched to my party members and/or Hakari. Also, if someone could help me.
All right, and Burbage can.
All right, I would like to use my cunning action to disengage from the scorpion feller.
You don't have to because the reaction has already been taken.
Oh, by Stormbringer.
Yes, so it couldn't swing at you.
Oh,
Just as a quick
sweet.
note.
Okay, then I will
I mean,
just...
you can use it, but
No, if I don't have to, that's great.
But more damage with that.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say, but using a bonus action to instead attack as well would be good.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want.
Totally. But I would like to run away from the scorpion.
Okay.
And
yeah.
maybe, can I climb... This second wagon is like where the cooks are, right?
Yeah.
Can I use my second story work to climb that wagon and stand on top of it?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, give me an acrobatics or an athletics check just to get up.
Okay.
Or just
Let's see.
part of the skill.
I'll try some acrobatics here.
It's enough. Yeah, it's really easy to get up. So you're able to get on top there. Give you a little room.
Right.
I like how the furball cooks like underneath. They're just like back up. We should back
now
up.
from the top of that wagon, I would like to use my hand crossbow and one of my magical bolts, I guess, on the scorpion that is grappling Charity.
All right.
So I will try that out.
Oof, I'm afraid
That
your
sucks.
bolt just goes right over its head. You just got caught up a little bit because you're about eye level now with its stinger.
Mm-hmm. Can I use a bonus action to attack again?
Not with a hand crossbow.
Does he
unless
have
you
two?
A second one. I don't think you have two.
I don't have two.
No, but no, so you can't attack again with that.
But if I wanted to use my inspiration, I could totally try attacking again, right?
Not
Or-
like attack again, but you could re-roll the
But
first
re-roll
attack.
for the
yeah.
attack. I don't think that's worth using my inspiration on right now.
Okay.
Personally, so I guess what people saw was Burbage kind of did this kind of like almost Groucho Marxian kind of like grabbing his. If he had a hat, he would like grab his hat, and, like run and climb the wagon, kind of comically, but also like he's real freaked out. He doesn't like scorpions. He doesn't like giant scorpions. And he tried to shoot one and missed. So sorry, guys.
Oh, you think you don't like scorpions?
Hakari.
Okay, so
Also remember your horse has
Yeah.
its own actions, so it can run up to them
Oh,
all on
yeah.
its own, and then
I didn't think
You
about
can-
that.
yeah.
Too bad I'm not on a ram. Let's see. A couple of you should have gotten that joke.
Ferris.
Aw. Oh, Ferris. Okay, so Charity is still grappled,
Yes.
correct?
Oh yeah.
And you've taken a lot of damage. And the scorpion, how is it looking? Because it's been damaged some.
Doesn't look real hurt at all.
Okay. All right. And there's another scorpion that's over with Stormbringer and Maris. Okay. So I'm going to, like, unsheath my sword
Okay.
and smile really big and be like, let's go, motherfuckers! And just, my horse just, like, we just run. Like, how high are the wagons?
They're about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so there's nothing my horse, I guess my horse can't jump over
You
that.
can't quite leap over them. No,
No,
can
okay.
easily go around them.
That would have been cool, but sorry, guys. So we're just
I
gonna
mean, I'll let
run
you
up to
try
the...
it if you want.
No.
Just burst
That'll
through.
end
I'm like, I feel like at hearing this and like seeing her calculating it, she would like hear from Charity held aloft by a scorpion. Please don't destroy our wagon.
Okay, so I hear that and I'm like, all right. So I go around the wagon. I mean, how long would that take? How many? I'm trying to see here. 1, 2.
It's only like 25 feet.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So if I can go up to the scorpion, like and I'm going to, I have no idea if this is going to do anything, but we better find out. I'm going to attack with my, hold on, let me open it. I am going to attack with my Fiend Blade.
Love it. Are you activating it first? With your bonus
Yes.
action?
So before I do that, you guys just see me really quick, like slash my wrist, and then I strike, and then I hold it up and strike.
So you see her pull out this black dagger-looking thing and just cut her wrist, and then just wipe the blood from her wrist on the dagger. The dagger then grows to the size of a longsword, and then she attacks this thing with it.
Whoa.
So please roll an attack.
Okie doke. Don't
Oof,
even know
I'm
what it
afraid that
said.
just misses. It's
Ah,
bobbing
that
and
was
weaving
so
out of the
cool
way.
too.
Yeah, it is activated now, so you don't have to like reactivate your sword
Okay.
again until.
Do I? The only thing I could do would be to bite it, right?
You've already used your bonus action to
To activate.
activate
Yeah.
the blood.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Never
think
mind. And I'm not going to bite a scorpion. I don't think my fangs can really
Okay.
get through.
All right.
Okay. Damn it. That was
You're
going to
good.
be so cool. Whatever.
Vimeris.
All right. So I'm looking from one scorpion to the other and nervous. But
As you should.
the far one seems to be the bigger threat at the moment. Sorry, Stormbringer.
No, you're good. I'm
So
fine.
I'm gonna use my action to fairy fire it.
Hey. What
So
color is the light that's produced there?
it's gonna be a violet,
I love it.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into a mountain lion,
All right.
and I'm
Stay.
going to get a 10-foot head start, and I'm going to long jump to the scorpion that is holding Charity. And I can't actually do any attack or anything like that, so...
All right.
But that's my turn.
Love it. I'm gonna keep your character icon just down here. Just
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Right.
Okay, going quiet.
Entering beast mode.
all right. The giant scorpions are now getting surrounded, and they start lashing out. It's not letting go of you yet, Charity, but it can't attack with that arm while it holds you.
Yay!
With its other claw, it's going to slash at the horse that Hakari is riding.
No, not horse.
Not horse the horse.
Not horse the horse.
It hits him.
Damn it.
Oh, it just grabs the horse by like the neck with its other claw, and then it's gonna bring its stinger down on the horse.
Oh, you better not kill my horse.
About that,
I'm so
You're an
mad I
asshole.
can't even speak right now.
I can't even add how much. Okay. It lifts you and your horse up a little bit with its claw and pulls you toward it as its stinger jams into the horse and out the other side of the horse with its heart on the end of its stinger.
Lord.
Your horse sadly has perished and you fall off of it on the other side.
Really?
So at this, you're going to hear Charity is now in just normal voice, but you just hear, okay, help, please help. Not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that.
You know what you've done, Andy, right?
I don't know what I've done.
You will be punished severely.
You have pissed off Hikari and Darcy.
And Darcy.
It's a good-
Stormbringer, it tries, as it's holding you with its one claw, it tries to claw at you with its second, and you're just able to get your shield up just in time to block it.
Awesome.
But it's going to bring its stinger down on you.
Holy crap.
But a 9 misses. So you're just barely able to fend off what's going on there.
Cool.
And two of the elves have now gathered weapons and are on top of their own on their own wagon, ready to jump down. But their guard, the female, is holding them back, and she just screams like, you will not get off that wagon. I've already lost one of you. I will not lose another. You will stay there. And then she turns and charges with her camel to the scorpion.
This is my friend, right? This is the woman I arm wrestled
Yeah.
with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her sword hits it, but it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. It doesn't seem to actually break through the carapace. But she's now helping then as well. And that's it for the scorpions. Stormbringer.
Awesome. So... I need to read the text of my storm aura really quick. Hold on.
You're good. Yeah.
You guys were all freaking out last week about, oh god, giant scorpions, and now I get it.
Right.
You can activate it again as a bonus
Nasty.
action
Yeah,
on
okay.
each of your turns.
So, first step, bonus action storm aura, and arc of lightning is just going to shoot out of me at the scorpion. It needs to make a dex save. And it's a DC 13 dex save.
Oh yeah, it missed totally.
Okay, so it'll take 4 points of damage. And then I'm going to shout and slash at it with my battle axe.
Okay. Ooh, that, I'm a
Whoa, what the hell? Ah!
Hikari, you're rolling.
Hikari?
There are lots of dice hitting the table.
It lifts you up just in time so that
Sorry about that.
your swing of an axe doesn't actually go anywhere.
Okay. That's okay. I'm still just kind of shouting. I don't seem particularly phased that it's holding me. I don't seem to really care. I just want to attack
Nice.
it.
All right, I love it. And Charity.
This bad boy is glowing, correct?
Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Roar!
I'm just picturing the lion looks at me. Rawr. Yeah. So...
Right, you have advantage.
I will smack it with my shillelagh. So you're going to... And Hikari probably wouldn't have seen this before. Charity's holding a staff that out of the top of it has seemed to have erupted feathers that, though, as you see it hit the scorpion, are like blades.
Ooh.
So
Very cool.
That hit.
Yes. Give me some damage.
Blech. Bleh.
All right. Hacking away at this. It squeals as you just bring this down on it, as it holds you in one of its claws, still sort of hovering above the wagon just a bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be all I do for right now, I think.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do one more thing. Sorry. You're gonna see one of the feathers from one of Charity's horns, from Charity's horn that's construed to feathers, sort of pop off and then come to rest on him. So I'm going to heal myself using my healing light for 4.
Gotcha. All right.
'Kay.
Now, Burbage, save them.
I'm gonna try my best to save everybody. Starting with Charity, Hikari, and Vimeris the lion. I'll go ahead and try to nail that scorpion with another...
You have advantage
bolt.
on this attack?
You do.
Because of sneak attack?
Because of a
No,
spell
because
that
it's
Vimeris spell.
highlighted. Yeah.
Roar!
It's like a Dayglow scorpion now.
Oh, okay. I thought you cast that on yourself,
Oh no.
but you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roar!
All right. So
Rawr.
I click I click advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the 15 hits.
Okay. And because I've got people
Okay, Hikari keeps casting spells.
because I have
Oh my-
people
I'm so
adjacent to the
sorry.
scorpion.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Can I do this as a sneak attack?
Yep.
It is, yep, because you have.
It is
friends
very
next
surrounded
to-
at the moment, so...
Yeah. All right.
So that was hand crossbow, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
and-
awesome. 13 damage. Was it one of your special bolts?
Yes, it was. So now I roll a d20 also, huh?
Yep.
Is that?
All right.
Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh!
You-
Did it?
You shoot this scorpion. It wasn't paying any attention to you. It's just trying to dodge everyone who's attacking it now, and you just shoot it straight in its side, and it blows it back just a little bit, and it drops Charity when it does that.
Plump.
Awesome.
And your bolt is, you can see it laying on the ground still. It's just humming with this almost like high-pitched whistle that it now slowly dies down after it struck the scorpion. Very good. Would you like to
Hell
move?
Yeah. I do not think I want to move. And I don't suppose I have any kind of extra actions that I could use to maybe toss some ball bearings down there on the ground. Would those be effective on scorpions on sand?
Not super. You don't think?
It would more be like a shiatsu massage.
Right. Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to hold on to my ball bearings
Okay.
for now, and
All right.
yeah, that's my turn.
Sounds good. Hikari.
Okay.
Thank you for the sub.
Sorry, I was just practicing my spells
Yeah, you
over in
you're
the
good.
corner.
Lay it on us.
All right, so I am really pissed off. Would I be able to do Hellish Rebuke because they hit my horse?
No, it has to attack you. And you have to do that, like, immediately when it attacks.
That's when it grabbed
Okay.
me.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought, but I wasn't quite sure. Okay. So, I am going to cast...
Ooh.
Let's
You'll have
see.
advantage, I think, still.
I'd advantage. Okay.
If it's a attack.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna
Meaning
cast...
if it has an attack roll as opposed to a save.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So... Let's go ahead and do Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And I can use that. I could cast it as a second level, right?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Hit me.
Do I roll it twice?
Akari.
What'd I do?
I don't
Oh,
think
I don't-
you did anything. I just don't know what
the hell?
happened there.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
That's weird.
It added
What the heck?
a line, but it didn't do anything.
I was casting spells all the time when I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I was like,
No, you're good.
I know that you can.
I just cast it
There's-
like up here accidentally, I thought.
Yeah,
What?
there's in
Let
your
me try it
attacks
from here.
under
Yes.
like under your fiend blade and stuff.
Oops, I'm picking up Mugen. Barking.
Oh, goodness.
Under my... Hold on. Hold on one second. Let me close the window. Yeah, under my... Say it again. What were you going to say? Okay, what were you going to say? I think you went to shush the dog. Okay, hold on. Let me find... Okay, it was going to be... Yeah, I don't see it. Are you back, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
So I think you can hit in your attacks, isn't there?
No, it's not listed there.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
Do you have another spell attack real quick? That you
What
just
is this?
roll?
that I could just try?
Yeah, you could just roll the chaos bolt and then
Okay.
we'll apply that.
See, that rolled. That's funny.
And 18 hits, so we'll apply. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, guiding bolt is 46 radiant damage.
Was she
4d6 radiant
Was she
damage?
overcasting it at second? We're using a second level spell slot for it?
Oh yeah,
or-
so 66. No, I'm sorry. It's 5d6.
Okay, and how do I cast? I just realized I don't know how to cast damage on here.
It would be included in the spell, so it's not really doing it. I think Andy rolled it for you.
Okay, there we
I'll
go.
roll it
That's
for
what I
you, yeah.
thought.
So 11 damage. It is now lit up as well, and the next attack would get advantage.
It's just lit up.
That's what Guiding Bolt does.
Wait,
also
I thought
hurt
we
it
were
a
doing it. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we would do. I thought it was you were gonna go ahead and do the thing with it was just Chaos Bolt. Never mind.
Oh,
So
no,
yeah,
no,
it's
this
hurt a
guiding bolt,
lot.
Sorry. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I was confused.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, that's good. Do you want to move?
Could I also like jump back out of its range?
You can. It'll take a swipe at you.
Oh, well then never mind.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
And
So no.
And also the reason that wasn't advantage and that was just normal is because a ranged attack so close would normally be disadvantage, but that they just cancel each other out.
Well, it was an 18 anyway, so who cares?
All right, Vimeris.
That's Hikari logic.
So the scorpion is like reeling from all of the attacks, right?
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna try to specifically bite its tail, if that's a thing I can do.
You're trying to. You can't quite get the tail, but you can definitely hit the scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and get some damage. 9 is very good. Do you have any... Does it need to make a save or anything, or is that just... I don't know what lions do when they attack.
They have pack tactics, but I mean, I already have advantage, so no, I think that's it.
All right, so your teeth sink in to this thing, and it screeches, and it's just flailing all about. It actually looks very hurt at the moment.
I believe that is the end of my turn.
All right. It does not like any of this, but it's going to try to snap at you, Hakari.
Bring it.
Actually, both miss. You're able to bash its claws away, and now it's gonna bring its stinger down.
That's right. It gets 3 attacks. Horrible.
That one did hit.
Is my heart, like, did it go all the way through my heart?
I think
Not
it critted
quite.
your horse.
It did crit the horse, yeah. You'll need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You should be good at this because you drink all the time and have sex. So all Constitution saving throws.
Wait, what?
I've always questioned why it's a con saving throw for sex, but we're...
I know. I hate that. I'm always just like, ugh.
It makes more sense than intelligence or maybe charisma a bit, but
Charisma?
I
Dexterity?
think dexterity would be better. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're
Oh,
not-
Jesus.
You're going to get poisoned.
You're gonna get poisoned.
The stinger pierces you and does 8 damage to you, and then you
Oh.
just feel this as this poison is just injected into you. Immediately, where the stinger struck you, your skin goes black, and take
Nice.
25 poison damage, please.
So I'm dead. Probably. Yeah, I'm dead.
Dead, dying.
You're
Yeah.
reduced to 0. Yes.
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 So
Yeah.
something
so
else
you will
happened.
have
So
a
should I?
special? You'll have a special thing that
Yep.
we'll get to in a second. Yeah.
Okay.
But Hakari is now
Well,
done for the moment.
I hate you.
I love you, Stormbringer. The scorpion's going to try
Yeah.
to slice at you with its free claw. That hits for 5 bludgeoning damage.
So that was before the resistance, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And then it's going to try to sting you.
Yeah, bring it.
That I'm afraid also hits. Make a Constitution saving
Okay.
throw.
And I have advantage because of whatever that is that
Yes.
Damaris cast on me.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
You also have inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration. Do I reroll that with advantage or with...
No, you would just add 1 more die.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
much
much better. Okay. So you'll take 3 damage from the piercing itself, which for you goes to 1.
1.
Yep.
1. And then you'll only take 15 poison damage.
And that's just halved, correct?
That was already halved. Yeah.
And so
was
have it
3.
again.
So I have it again because of the
7.
resistance from the...
Do you have resistance from poison too?
Yep.
From it?
Protection
Because
from
of,
poison
protection.
grants resistance to poison
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Okay. So
Awesome.
it's only 7 then. Yeah. Very nice.
Mitigate, mitigate, mitigate!
Rar.
Roburn also is going.
Rawr.
Roburn also is going to swing down. She connects finally. Ooh, there's a little bit of damage. All right, and she's on her camel, screaming, and her hair is blonde and waving in the wind. You also look back at the elves who are just now sitting on their wagon watching all of this.
These
One
fuckers
of
don't
them
understand
looks
what
to
a
be eating
bow is?
something. Yeah. Stormbringer, your turn.
All right. So first things first is the storm aura. So make a DC 13 dex save.
It got 11.
Okay, so take 3 points of damage from that. And then I'm going to attack with my battle axe.
Gotcha. That misses, I'm afraid.
Ah, I can't hit
Just it's whipping you around with its claw, and you're just unable to find purchase as you're
Okay.
being swung from place to place. Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
that's
like
my
it.
turn.
Because on here, you can't re-roll your die over and over to get the bad rolls out.
Right? Yeah.
Because I'm not hitting well either.
Hit me, Charity.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize it was my turn. So you're going to see Charity sort of assess the situation for a second and sort of cast a very contemptuous look at the big work, the tiny brains. And you'll just sort of see, holding the shillelagh bloodied, but still like, I am Behelit's Charity, and you shall not harm my family. And cast Flaming Sphere. There is a square, I'm pretty sure I'm figuring out, because it's really hard for me to see the edges, that will be behind the scorpion here, and not touching either of Hikari or Big Lion Vimeris. Think it's that square? It's hard for me to tell. And so, yeah, a bright silver flame has appeared. Then I'm going to step back to the other side of the cart. And that's my turn.
All right, Burbage Kemp.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Hikari is down, isn't she?
Yes.
I will cast one of my feathers on her.
Oh, okay.
So she heals 5.
So am I awake then?
You should be.
Yeah.
Awake with 5 HP.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm looking dazed and starting to get up.
Hit me, Burbage.
Is that scorpion that I hit last turn is not prone anymore, is it?
He would never actually was prone, because it'll be hard to prone these guys. They have 6 legs.
Oh, he was just
he was
kinda
just
hit
pushed back, but he dropped Charity. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you.
But you're very welcome. In fact, Burbage is going to say to you, in all this madness, I'll say, "You're welcome," in like my best Burbage voice, which that wasn't it.
Okay.
Okay, but that scorpion's not grappling anybody right now, right?
Yes. Correct.
All right. Burbage is going to swivel and try to hit the other scorpion.
Yes.
Also with a magical bolt and crossbow. But this time I don't have advantage, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, shouldn't he?
It's the other one.
Oh, he's attacking the other one, I see.
Ah.
I'm afraid that bolt just whizzes right through, like it's the curve of its tail, and just hits the sand behind it.
That's So
Would you like to move?
Well, just to be clear, right now, so these player pieces of the cooks, they're like inside the wagon, right?
Yeah, they're underneath you. Yeah.
So they're not in my way. I would like to maybe rearrange the pieces so that I, like Charity, am on kind of the opposite side of the wagon, away from any kind of where the stingers might come and get me?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you very much.
And Hikari, you are now in the dirt, prone. But if you want to, you can stand up.
Okay, yeah. Can you put me upright?
Alright.
Thank you. It's like,
Yeah, when you're standing up, you'll be upright. Yeah.
okay. So can I attack?
You can rush up to the scorpion.
Oh,
and
do I
attack
have
it.
to rush up to it? Can I
You're
like
too
cast?
far away at the moment.
I can't
Oh, you can cast. Sure.
cast?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
guess
far
I
enough
see that
away.
as an attack. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Let's do Chaos Bolt. Let's just see what happens with that.
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah,
And
Go ahead
that
and
should
cast.
be advantage on that roll.
is there?
Is Fair Fire still active?
Should be.
Has it been a minute?
That's
Oh, and my
10.
thing's still
no.
active.
That's 10 rounds, and her thing is still on it.
Mine is still active.
I think hers was.
Oh,
went
till
off with
next
the-
Oh, I
attack. yeah.
died.
Oh,
Almost.
yeah.
And I don't think you needed concentration to it, but
Actually,
do
I
have
don't.
a-
I don't need
you do have-
concentration for it. So.
inspiration if you wanted to, because everyone got inspiration.
Yes,
But-
please, because I.
But Fairy Fire is still up.
Yeah.
She has advantage.
Oh, that's
Fairy
right, yeah,
Fire is up.
Roll again for your advantage.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, now you
What
can
is-
take your inspiration if you want.
Oh, seriously, I'm just gonna do it. I'm probably still gonna roll the same thing. I can't even see it. What is it?
There you go.
Yeah.
That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Jeez.
So go ahead and
Okay.
click on the word Chaos Bolt in that chat there, and then that'll give us your damage.
Yep.
And the first one was an 8, so it's thunder damage.
Okay, whatever. What is thunder damage?
You do 13 damage to it. A crack of thunder. It's just immense sound focused from your hands slams into the scorpion.
Oh, okay.
And that is enough to kill it.
I was hoping it was gonna be acid, but I'm just glad it's dead.
Hey,
Die,
it
die,
kills
die.
It, kills it. You're able to move 15 more feet if you'd like.
I'm able to what?
You're able to move 15 more feet if you'd like.
Okay, well,
Generally, you would not want to enter this area.
yeah, I don't want to enter that area at all. So
A giant
Okay.
flaming sphere.
can I just go over to my horse for a second and say goodbye
Wanna
to
do what
horse?
to the horse?
She wants
I'm
to
gonna
go
walk
over
her
and mourn it.
Go over and mourn
Oh, yeah.
horse.
No problem.
Horse the horse.
There you go.
Sure.
Horse the horse.
Name
I'm sad.
horse. Race horse. Class horse.
Horse.
Background
Name,
horse.
All right, Vimeris.
All right, it's dead. So I'm going to run, and because I've run more than 20 feet, when I do this, which should have advantage, yeah, because of pack tactic.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does.
All right, so the target has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Pounce.
You rolled a 14.
Damn! Okay. That hits, so I'm going to roll damage.
Please do. All right. You slam into it. You pounce on this thing, and then bite into it and slash it with your claws. But I'm afraid it's still up.
Well, with a really fierce roll, that ends my turn.
All right. It hits you with its second claw attack, Stormbringer.
Okay.
It's going to be 4 damage, so you'll take 2.
Okay.
And then it's going to try to sting you.
Yep.
and it misses with the
Awesome.
stinger.
Awesome.
It's now slashing, flailing around back and forth. It definitely seems really cornered and scared, but it keeps attacking. Stormbringer, your turn.
Stormbringer is like she was pissed off before because people were attacking her friends, and now she's pissed off because she can't hit this stupid thing. So she's gonna do the electric thing again. So DC 13,
All right.
Dex save.
He rolled a 17.
So he'll take half,
Okay.
and then once again, while screaming, "Just hold still and let me hit you," she's gonna swing with her battle axe.
All right. This is one-handed battle axe. Yeah.
Did I hear a cowabunga in there?
Cowabunga.
If it had a shield, it would have been sundered. But
So
Sorry. Did
So a
it
total,
again.
I think it's a total of 20 damage.
I'm gonna stop looking at stuff.
please describe to me how you would like to kill this thing.
I mean,
In
while
great
shrieking,
detail.
"Just hold still so I can hit you," Stormbringer swings with her axe and finally hits it and is so satisfied that she just like twists it into the scorpion, trying to do as much damage as possible. She doesn't know when she'll be able to actually hit it again.
Love it. Love it, love it. That, ladies and gentlemen, means we are out of combat.
Really?
Awesome.
Knowing Andy, I
I
expected like
am so
10
mad
more
about my
scorpions.
Yeah, so
I know, right?
Everyone
Yeah.
survived.
Is Hikari still poisoned?
She...
They don't really. I don't think they actually inflict the poisoned status. They just do poison
Right.
damage.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
so I'm okay.
She's got like a black, like, skin tone around where the stinger was, but that's about it.
Okay.
As if I don't look scary enough.
Okay. I'm a person again.
Go team! We did a great job, you guys. And Stormbringer is going to kind of shake her axe in the air, spraying scorpion blood everywhere.
Ignore the advantage on that, but I do want to. Apparently, the crit was the first one. I wasn't sure. I'm looking around for. Do I see any other signs of disturbances? Anything else approaching us?
You do not. Everything else seems nice and calm.
I would like
The
to.
wind has picked up a little bit. But that's it.
Okay, so at this, then I will probably let flaming sphere go off.
Okay.
I want to loot this thing. I want to take its venom and turn it in.
You chop off pieces
Go
of
right ahead.
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Do you get like chitin or kitten or whatever you call it?
Chitin?
Chitin.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. Not sure.
Yeah, do you want to, do you want to try to skin it? Or...
I think
I
he wants to
wanna
do
harvest
everything to it that he can.
I want its organs. I want its brain. I want everything.
Poison.
I'm gonna
Claws.
trot up to Hikari. Does she seem like she's having any ill effects or anything? Because I saw her get stabbed pretty well.
She does not, other than, getting hurt pretty bad. She is mourning her horse, but other than that...
And I
I'm done
assume
mourning horse.
I'm assuming it doesn't look like there's anything I can do for horse since its heart appeared out the other side of it.
Yeah, there's
No.
nothing else.
So I'm gonna sort of be like, I'm sorry, horse was a good horse. And I'm going to
Yes, he was.
cast Cure Wounds on Hikari at
Oh,
level
thank
2.
you.
All right. So is that 11 or?
1d8. Yes, it is. It's 11.
Because you cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, because I was actually confused. I'm like, I don't know why they're displaying this way.
Yeah,
Because sometimes when you have those two brackets, it means take the other one. But this is no. You should add them together. It's an 11.
Thank you, Charity.
You're welcome. Is everyone else doing all right?
Yeah.
But Maris looks up from the Scorpion and gives you a thumbs up, and then goes back to the Scorpion.
Stormbringer looks beat up, but not bloodied, just beat up. And I seem happy.
At this point, Tellywood Tyne has rushed over then as well. Again, that fight only took a minute. It was over very, very quickly. And everyone is now peeking out of their wagons, and the caravan is settled down a bit, and everyone has gone back to letting their guard down. And sort of as anticipated, everyone quickly guarded their own caravan. No one really ran to help. Roburn seemed like it was too close to her caravan for her not to do anything. But even she was a bit hesitant about it.
That's what, I can't remember her name, but the woman that hired us said that they would do.
Kind of, yeah. It sounds like she's done this a lot before. She recognizes that people would do that.
Mm-hmm.
So are they not grateful for us being badasses and killing the scorpions?
Yeah, they went back to being normal really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 elves that were sitting on the wagon eating and watching the fight have given you a small round of applause. And already the furbolgs are coming out to you with candies and cakes for everyone.
Aww.
Oh, okay. Those aren't assholes.
I'm gonna immediately take some candies and cakes and start shoving them into my mouth.
Stormbringer's gonna mimic Burbage and start also shoving them into her mouth.
And also, Andy, can Burbage retrieve those 3 bolts that he used?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And also, Vimeris, give me like a nature check if you're trying to get out all the goodies from these scorpions.
Oh, that was with advantage, my bad.
That's okay. 10. 11. Burbage, you're able to find one of them.
Okay, I bet it's the
but
one
the others
that
seem to. Yeah, the others seem to have disappeared already into the sands. And Vimeris, you are able to extract a bit of venom from the scorpions, but you can't quite get very many other useful pieces off of them.
And that's from both?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to the cart, and I'm actually going to go into the back and ask Vimeris, would you mind driving for the first little bit?
Sure. Something wrong?
No, just I'd like to rest for a moment.
Okay.
I got picked up by a scorpion. It wasn't a lot of fun.
Yeah, that looked painful.
Wasn't great.
Do you need any healing?
Oh, I'm all right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Charity over there and lay down in the back of the cart. I'm taking up a lot of the space, unfortunately.
I'm sort of scrooched up so that I'm like just behind Vimeris in the driver's seat. I'm assuming that if I'm just sitting in the cart while we were traveling for about an hour, it would count as a short rest, Andy?
It would, yeah.
Burbage, what's taking so long?
Before we leave, I'm going to go up to Hikari, my mouth full of sweets and candies, and I'm going to say, "Hey, you see when I hit that one scorpion with my crossbow bolt and saved
Yes, I
my
did.
friend Charity's life? That was fucking awesome." Oh, yeah, sorry about your horse.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
you know.
you could probably ride in our wagon with us. There might be some space. Hey, Charity,
Yes.
is there space in our wagon for Hikari to ride with us?
I sort of look at the space currently being occupied by Stormbringer, and I'm gonna just sort of gently roll her more towards the back. Like,
Stormbringer's scooting to help you, because it's not like you can actually roll me. I'm moving, Charity, I'm going.
Thank you.
Then yes, there is room. Yeah.
Yes, there should be.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Do you want a piece of furbog cake?
Sure, I'll take some.
Oh, sorry, I ate it all.
That's okay. I take out my flask and take a swig from it. Do you want some of this?
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you. Washes
Washes down the furbog
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, I gotta say, my first time being exposed to furbog cuisine, and it is a lot thicker than any other food I've ever eaten.
Thicker.
There's that adjective again.
Yeah, thick and
Thicker.
dry kind of, and just kind of not antagonistic, but definitely complicated. You know what I mean?
Antagonist.
Sure, yeah. I know exactly
Anyway.
what you mean.
I guess we should hop in as the caravan starts to.
Yeah.
And as you take a drink from her flask, you immediately get flashes of memory of beautiful glades, deep in forests, fed by springs that are naturally bubbling from the ground. Birds are chirping everywhere. It's just a beautiful feeling and sight that you get after drinking it.
Oh, that's nice. And this is just a feeling. It's not memories
Yeah.
of specific places I've been.
Not really, no.
All right, that's good.
Does that happen to me when I drink from it?
No, not at all. No.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, that's
No,
right.
you're dead inside. Oh god.
Yeah, I am.
Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna climb in the wagon, or maybe I'll sit up front with Vimeris if we're kind of just tight
Yeah,
in
come
space
on.
in the wagon.
Hop on up here, buddy.
There's space probably between me and Stormbringer for Hikari.
You see
Hey, Vimeris.
Vimeris eating a berry, and he kind of motions to hand you one.
Yeah, I'll take that berry and I'll put it in my mouth and I'll say, "Hey, Vimeris, did you see that?
Eat that berry
Or not?
slower.
All right. Did you see when I hit
How
that
does it taste?
scorpion with that crossbow bolt? It was pretty badass, right?
It all happened so fast. I was a lion. How's the
Yay.
berry taste?
Yeah, you were. The berry tastes pretty good. Tastes like a mulberry.
What
Should it?
would you recommend my berries to other people?
Is this a hypothetical question?
Charity's head is going to kind of appear over the level of the driver's seat.
Oh, hey, Charity.
What is happening?
Is this
You
innuendo?
want a berry?
As you're discussing this,
Sure.
the large whistle that Tellywood Tyne has in the front of the caravan sounds, and the caravan slowly begins moving. Vimeris and Burbage, you start to see the three elves on their wagon have not really gone inside. They're still kind of on top, and they're singing a sort of mournful song, leaving their friend behind. You never did find out really what happened to Aerophil, and the caravan is quickly moving on.
I mutter under my breath, like, oh, you're sad because you had to leave Aeroville, and you guys didn't help us at all. You know, I had to leave my horse. I'm really mad at the guy that I slept with last night, whatever his name was.
Galure.
Jesus.
Yeah, he turned out to be real. You know,
Does
I'm
this-
really pissed off at the elves.
Does this look like the same berry that you've handed me before, Vimeris?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take it and I'll eat it. Slowly, apparently.
He does not ask you how it tastes.
Can I have a berry, Charity?
You have to ask Vimeris.
Vimeris
Vimeris,
hands
can I have a berry? Stormbringer's kind of yelling from the back of the wagon.
a berry just kind of bops you in the head.
Thank you.
Is as a meta question, was that a good berry?
It was a good berry, and I only have one left. But it goes bad around 5 p.m.
But this means that.
But
we
I also
don't-
recovered an HP from it. I was still down a little, so
And this means we don't have to use rations for today, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vimeris and Burbage, as you are trotting along, then Roburn has kind of fallen back a bit to you, and she leans over and is like, "Oh my god, that fight, right? Burbage, you I saw that crossbow shot. That was
Right?
pretty fucking sweet." man."
Yeah, thank you. Hardly anyone else
Oh.
saw it. I'm so glad somebody did.
No, I was watching. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was crazy. You guys seem pretty
Thanks.
strong.
Yeah, we're I'm gonna kind of pull on my collar a little bit, kind of, and we're pretty strong. We've been adventuring together for at least a week.
I was gonna say 4 days.
So we've
yeah.
built up a real kind of harmony in combat, I would say. You got in some pretty good hits out there too.
I did. And she pulls out her longsword, and you see it's very well made. It's like dwarven made. It's very sort of blocky in areas, but the gleam and the sharpness on it is quite nice.
Nice sword, Robin. Looking
Oh.
good.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I had a boyfriend a long time ago gave this to me. I think he thought it was a joke, but I've used it a lot ever since.
Boyfriend sounds like an asshole.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys are pretty crazy. That was awesome.
I've just been
I'll,
glaring at her this entire time.
Well, I'll just be on my way.
Hey, wait, and I'm gonna kind
Yeah.
of look at Vimeris, kind of like this look of like, what are you doing? Be nice. And I'm gonna actually use my
I
message
shrug.
cantrip. I'm gonna use my message cantrip to tell Vimeris to be nicer to Roburn. Can I do
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
My sigil?
Yeah.
Hey, Roburn.
Yeah.
Sorry about that elf that disappeared. That really is a bummer. I'm guessing probably one of the scorpions got him in the night, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, she looks down and she just looks like kind of visibly upset about it. And she goes, animals don't tend to be that aggressive when they've had something to eat recently, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Speaking of eating, though, would you like a berry? I'm going to look at Vimeris, and if I still have the ability to use my sigil, I'm going to kind of nudge. Give her your last good berry. Hey,
But
No, that's
she
no,
helped
please.
us
That's
in the
no,
fight. She helped us get to it.
that's very nice of
he
you.
pulls out a berry.
No, Robin, take the berry. We really insist. You're the only one in the caravan other than Hakari to help us, and she's half a demon, I think.
Yeah, no, she's a tiefling. They're kind of half demons.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally. Yeah, she'll take the berry then. And then she's like,
Vimeris is
this
upset.
is this a good berry?
It is.
This is magical. Oh, do you mind if I hold on to it for a little bit then?
It won't last too much longer.
Oh, okay. It's gonna sound weird, but my camel has been a little sick. Would you mind if I gave it to him?
Oh, not at
I
all.
don't mean to turn it down. I think it would help him. Okay.
As long as it helps someone.
Yeah, she
And I
leans
get a
over.
really bad, ugly smile.
Okay. She leans then forward and hands it to the camel, and camel, yeah, seems to really enjoy it.
And then I look at Burbage and I'm like, thumbs up?
I give him a big thumbs up and a big toothy grin.
Vimeris nods to himself.
She trots then back up to her wagon.
Are we going to get a short rest here, or can I have a short rest while we're?
No, it's been
driving?
it's been a couple hours now.
Oh, thank
So
God.
feel free to have taken a short rest.
Cool. So, is anyone going to be rolling HP for a short rest?
I'm full.
Yes, I am.
And remember, Hikari, you're not quite full up either. You could, if you wanted
Yeah.
to, choose how many dice to roll and roll
Yes.
that.
So I'm sorry. What are we rolling here? First,
Hit
I know
dice.
for a short rest, but what?
There's the word hit dice on your core. It's in the middle column, like just below temp hit points.
Yeah.
So you can click that word for the number of dice you want to roll, I think. Like, if you click it twice, you'll roll twice.
Okay.
I don't know what your HP is looking like.
You just have to choose how many you roll before
You can't see results. And then...
Right.
So, wait. Do you just roll it? So if I wanted to just roll it once, would I?
Yeah, just roll it once. Just click it once.
Okay. So.
There you go.
Jesus.
Eight.
There you go.
I think that I. Okay. Cool.
All right, you're up to 23. Feeling good?
Oh, I'm up to all that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I had 15.
I was gonna say, I healed you pretty significantly on the
Yeah,
back
I was
end of
gonna
that.
say, and I had 5, and then you gave me 11, so 16, and then 8.
So yeah, 24. I don't know if your max is 23, but yeah. So at this, I'll probably ask if Burbage or Vimeris want to switch with me. Like I can help drive cart again.
Oh yeah, if I could pop into the tent and have a.
Sure.
How fast is the cart going?
It would be a normal pace.
Okay, so I'm gonna get down and walk along beside it then, because I'm supposed to be like watching for bad things.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a perception check then. Good. Yeah, you're kind of keeping an eye on the caravan. There's really not much to see beyond the caravan. In fact, most of the day is spent just slogging through this hot, dusty, windy desert. And it seems like a slow pace because nothing, the landscape around you doesn't change at all. It's just dunes and hills and large, ugly rocks in the sand, and that's about it.
I look kind of depressed, like I'm missing like snowy climates and stuff. I look like the landscape's kind of wearing me down.
Yeah.
Did Charity and Vimeris switch spots?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I moved so there was a slot for him too. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, sorry. I'm happy to be out of the sun.
How's it going, man?
Doing all right.
Hey, did you see when I hit that scorpion with a crossbow and it totally let you go from its grapple?
I said thank you. It was quite impressive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just remembering the good old.
Good old 5 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty scary. But yeah, here we are. Everything's good.
Yeah, everything's good. Incidentally, Andy, are the creepy ASMR people like outside their cart, outside their weird metal cart, and are they looking at me?
Yes, they're driving their cart, and both of them are turned around completely, looking at you.
I'm just gonna look at Birds, be like, "Oh yeah, everything is great."
Wait, are their heads turned like?
Also, yeah, I was gonna say, Andy, do you mean like they're turning like someone backing up a car where like you turn and put your arm around the headrest, or do you mean like The Shining type shit where like they're looking behind?
More like they're backing up a car. Yeah.
Okay.
One of them is sitting backwards, staring at you, and the other one is turned completely away. Yeah.
I don't like this
But
caravan,
turned back
Burbage.
toward you.
Yeah, they're kind of unsettling, aren't they? Those
Yep.
two. Hey, we should On the count of 3, let's smile wide and wave at them, okay? All right. No time to disagree with me. 1, 2, 3. Hands up real slowly. And just a big smile, all right? Like this. Hi! And yeah, yell out hi with me, okay?
Hi.
Hi! Smile wider and say it.
They both
we can
seem
tell.
to grin even wider, and their eyes get really big when you do that.
Widen your eyes, Charity. Hi!
I only
Hello?
have one.
Oh, I always
Seeming-
forget that.
Seemingly, like, in sync, they both sort of raise their hand, like, straight up in the air, and then very slowly bring it down again.
Yeah, they're strange. I don't like them.
Yeah. That's creepy.
Well, I'm glad we underwent that little exercise and saw what happened again when we smile at them. Maybe we never acknowledge their presence again.
Charity, that is not a healthy way to be a person out in public, alright? Look, I
Are
know
you
have,
suggesting that is? Pointing at the other two.
Look, everybody's got their shit. They've got their shit. They're out in public. They're owning it.
They shouldn't have the muscles that they use to smile.
Look, we live in a magic, fantastical world full of giant scorpions and other monsters.
That behaved like giant scorpions are supposed to. I'm pretty sure that they have like 3 muscle groups that they're not supposed to have. All of which
well,
seem to
maybe
be
they-
devoted to creepily smiling at us.
Well, they just have different stats than us, that's all.
Just blinking very slowly. Okay. I can see you're having a good perspective on this.
So the day of travel is, again, slow, monotonous, and extremely hot. This is their first full day of travel. And it's getting toward evening already. It seems like the caravan is starting to sort of pull over and slow down, and there's no structures, there's no shelter anywhere near. How would you like this evening to go?
Probably put our tents up about like we did before, keep the same pattern of watches. At least that'd be what Charity would suggest.
Yeah, that sounds good to whatever my name is, Stormbringer.
That's fine with me too.
Excellent. The Furbolg set up a large fire pit again, and most people are still trying to eat their own rations and are not partaking of the Furbolg food. But they've set up a small little camp and dinner area if you are so inclined.
Yeah, Stormbringer's gonna go over there and start eating.
I'm fed on Goodberry.
Stormbringer is not hungry. She is just eating because the food is delicious.
The Maris is just kind of meekly inching closer.
Pounces.
The really, really gruff orc does sort of stride up before the sun is completely set. Grabs a large amount of meat and like a
Like,
Did Andy's voice
Andy?
disappear for everybody else too?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I took it off the bush to talk. Yeah, he took like a
Shit.
betrays a
scratched my
misunderstanding.
head. Yeah, he scratched my head with my mic hand. He's grabbing an armful of meat and taking it back to his caravan and just giving you a gruff look.
Stormbringer's gonna wave at him and smile.
He sort of snorts.
I'll bow slightly.
He just
Food
shakes
is
his head at
delicious,
you.
isn't it?
Food is food.
Food is good food.
Sustenance.
Delicious sustenance, yes.
Okay, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
And he strides away.
Wearing them down through positivity.
Hey, Burbage,
Yeah, what's up?
Could I ask something?
Yeah, ask me anything. I'm an open book.
Where did you learn your accent?
Is that a weird way of saying where's he from? Or
No.
literally mean?
I
don't know how to ask, but the way you talk is very peculiar, and I like it a lot. And I was thinking maybe you wouldn't mind if well, how's my accent?
You know, dialect.
A dialect. Oh,
Is this like you doing an impression of me? Is that what you're doing?
Strawberry's gonna kind of clap Vimeris and say, "That's really good. You sound exactly like him."
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Stop. That doesn't
yeah,
sound
no, he
anything like
doesn't.
me.
Stop.
This is amazing, you
Like
guys.
me.
Okay, this is bordering on offensive. All right, I didn't learn this accent. This is my natural dialect.
What do you mean?
Where I grew up.
I think you have the coolest voice out of all the voices I have heard recently.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Vimeris.
All
And
right.
if allow me. All right. I think what you're trying to.
I
you're
want to
trying
honor
to-
you by
Yeah.
having your voice.
I'm honored. I'm very honored. But I think.
Why
what
do you
you're
look
really
so
going
mad?
For, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to help you. All right. Now listen.
Okay.
You sound
You
mad.
don't. I'm not mad. All right. now listen.
Charity has a very wide grin on his face.
It's not so much my dialect that you want to mimic, all right? I mean, because we all have our own dialects, but there is a.
I'm kind of mouthing what you're saying, but I'm not saying it.
Are you just mouthing what I'm saying without saying it? Just
Maybe.
Just focus on listening for one moment, all right?
I am focused so hard on listening.
I'm gonna
Good now.
message into your mind, Vimeris. This is amazing. You should keep doing this.
The trick to sounding as cool as I do isn't. It's not about the accent. It's not about the dialect, all right? It's a bit more of a kind of a nihilistic bravado underlying the kind of throatal undertones, not just of your voice, but of your very soul. You know,
Of
there's
your
something that
very
has
soul.
to. Yeah, kind of. You're kind of starting to get it. It has to come out of you.
Starting to get it.
Yeah, and there's something just kind of like a devil may care quality to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think I understand.
Who's approaching us? While this is going on, who is this person walking towards us? Andy.
He's trying to be sneaky.
You see Meepus sort of
Okay.
casually walking up.
I was like, if I don't recognize this person, they're about to get lit the fuck up with an Eldritch Blast. So you
For
better
a
tell
moment,
me.
we were scared. We were scared it was going to be somebody threatening, or who posed any kind of danger to us.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. It's just Mapus. Hey guys, for a moment I thought it was somebody threatening.
For a moment, I thought it was someone threatening too.
Oh god.
Meepus would never threaten us.
A bit more gravelly, Vimeris.
Oh,
Hey Mapus,
right.
how's it going?
God damn it.
Meepus,
From the back,
come back.
you're gonna hear Cherry's
You
voice.
are so
Hi,
weird.
Meepus.
It was good seeing you.
Friends with
Bye,
us.
Meepus.
So- I have a question,
Hit me.
Andy.
Yeah.
Do I think that does anyone in the caravan or like any of the wonderful people I've met, do I think anyone would have any information about a certain shield?
If Burbage has mentioned a couple times that the halflings look really rich and they might have some cool stuff.
He
in
also
their
has probably
place.
mentioned that they look really racist.
Yeah, they're really racist though. Okay. So I'm going to come up to Burbage here and just be like, hey,
Hey, you want voice lessons too? So it's just in the throat, like it's just something kind of like And then you like, but it's also in the soul, you know.
It's like it's in the soul, you know.
Yeah, he's my top student.
Okay.
But that smile.
If I can interrupt for a second here,
Okay, once again, I have to ask the question: who is approaching?
I'm
Two
approaching Burbage.
Mabuses.
There is a
Wait,
problem
is there
when
someone
all of
else
these have the
approaching?
same NPC model.
Are there 2 more people approaching?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're behind you, but don't look. We don't want them to know that we're watching them.
Okay.
Just keep
So-
talking. What do you want?
So, do you think that you could talk to those halflings for me since they're pretty racist? I'm guessing they don't like tieflings.
I mean, I could try. The last time I talked to them, I just kind of accidentally knocked out their security detail.
Oh,
And
that's.
They
Yeah.
were not... Okay, I mean, is it just me or are we being swarmed by
I think we're being swarmed.
figures?
You are standing around like
I'm
the sort of fire pit for the caravan.
Alright, so are these
Yeah,
just
but-
non-threatening people joining the fire?
Just people in the
Can I
caravan.
roll a perception check to, like, kind of.
I like how we've just been asking Andy for 5 minutes as if he would answer us in good faith.
I
I think a
know.
perception check makes sense.
Yes, I'm going to roll a perception check because Andy doesn't tell us anything, of course. Jeez.
Yeah, you see a bunch of people are slowly
Is it
kind of
not
coming
yet?
over. Everyone feels. You also get the sense that everyone feels a little down. Like you've already had a fight. You've already lost someone. Everyone just
Yeah,
kind
my
of needs
horse.
a little bit of a pick
My
me up.
horse.
Yeah.
That's who we lost.
Charity
And
is
Eric,
Charity
so-
is nodding if you say that out loud. That is who we lost.
Yes.
We
I
also...
wasn't paying attention to anything else. But they don't seem threatening or anything? People are just kind of.
No, yeah. I mean, everyone seems a bit threatening because a lot of them are armed and.
Well,
several
so
of
are
them
we. I mean,
gruff.
I am.
Yeah. But
But these
Stormbringer's gonna notice that like the mood of everyone and notice that everyone looks kind of sad, and start trying to like cheer people up by loudly singing songs from her homeland. She's not a good singer, but I can do a performance check if you want.
please do.
Are you singing them in. Oh.
Yeah, it's not a great performance. You're off key a little bit, but people are responding a bit to it, and some people are getting kind of closer.
Are you singing it in common or like
Yeah.
a native tongue?
No,
Okay.
it's common.
Just a quick meta aside related to this. Has anybody
Sure.
seen the movie 8th Grade?
8th grade?
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh man, well first of all it's very good, but also there's a
I've
scene
not
where
heard of it.
the main character who is in 8th grade like sings karaoke at a party. And
Mhm.
I feel like this is exactly like that. Where it's just kinda like
Stephanie.
kind of awkward, but the other kids are kind of like, oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Bo Burnham's directorial debut, so I recommend checking it out.
Oh, I like him.
And I hate Bo Burnham, and I love the movie.
I just-
Stormbringer, you
he makes me
also
laugh. Yeah.
you also see the two halfling children. Looks like they're kind of picking the pockets of the horse that's by the elven caravan. And Roburn is right next to him. It appears she sees them, but doesn't say anything.
If Roburn doesn't care, then Stormbringer doesn't care. So
Yeah.
she's just ignoring it and singing.
In the midst of all this, I will go ahead and say to Hakari, like, hey, listen, I'm happy to walk over there to the wagon with you and kind of be your kind of wingman for whatever crimes you want to get up to. I did that for my pal Vimeris yesterday or the day before, and it was awful. But I'll do
Am
it again.
I standing next to
It
you?
was awful.
Can I be nodding? Like, yeah.
Wasn't that wild, Vimeris? You were so fucked up. Kind of.
Oh, I thunderwaved that guy.
Yeah.
Can I?
Still mimicking him.
A sword was controlling his mind. It was weird.
Dark times. Dark.
Do I
times.
feel like this is a thing that actually happened?
Give me an insight check. Yeah.
I want to give an insight check because I'm a little confused. Hold on, my thing.
But no one got hurt.
But no one got hurt. I don't know. I don't know you people yet.
The owner of that
Technically,
shop was kind of.
Yeah, actually, this does feel like they're being sincere. Like,
Okay.
you talk about this sword, and then they both kind of shudder.
I was gonna say, also, you'll notice, like, way over their shoulder, Charity, like, has his head in his hands. She's like, oh, no.
Aw.
Charity has his head in his hands like 80% of the time.
Yeah, I do.
more like 90% of the time.
What is that? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sure that this latest development is going to decrease that percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to be sarcastic. It's a strange
So
fit for him.
the halflings, the racist halflings, aren't over at the fire, are they?
No, their children are. The twins are.
Their
They're
children
hanging
are.
out with them.
Okay.
Pickpocketing
So-
a horse.
We could kidnap the children. If we want.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what I would do with children exactly, but
Well,
Telly
not
would-
kidnap them, but like we could at least like maybe get some information out of them. You know what I mean? They're
Telly
probably way
would,
more open
sort of
than.
steps in a little bit when you say that, and she kind of.
wait, what?
Please, let's have no kidnapping
No.
from the security.
Oh, hey,
Um,
Tellywood, I didn't see you
caravan.
here. Everyone kind of looks alike right now.
I'm
Because
just
we're
like,
all of the same tokens.
We had we had name tokens.
We're not drunk.
We're not going to kidnap anybody,
no,
Tallywood.
we're not gonna kidnap anybody. He was just joking.
Okay, Hakari, let's go over there and talk to the kids, alright?
Okay. I'm going to. Sorry.
Hello,
Okay.
children. Vimeris, are you coming with?
Yes. He's just like,
Oh,
Oh, amazing. Hello, children. How are you doing?
Hi. We're doing good. I'm doing good too. Yeah, we're both doing
Well,
good.
have you met my friend Hakari here?
No.
Hakari? Two children,
like-
two halfling children.
Hi, and they bow real low to you.
Burbage, did you bow to them?
No, they're just kids.
Okay.
I don't care
Okay.
about them, so
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. I just was curious.
Just
So
said,
I lean
"Children,
down.
My friend
I lean down, lean down. I'm just like, hi, what's your name? What are your names?
They both look over to Burbage and then go, "But we're not supposed to talk to people like her."
I'm gonna kind of kneel down on one knee, kind of bring them both in to talk to me, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, kids, let me fill you in on something, all right? Your parents have some very misguided notions about what it means to be a sentient being in the world, all right? The fact is, everyone's different, but these differences are no reason to hate each other or to be scared of each other inherently just based on how we look or what race or class we are. You know what I mean? So my friend Takara here, I know she's different than us, different than your parents, but when your parents say things like, "Oh, tieflings, yuck," they're kind of
They say
being
that.
assholes, you know? The fact is, we're all just born into this strange, fantastical land full of magic and wonder, and we live for a while and then we die. So there's no reason to try to, like, fuck each other up while we're here, you know?
oh my god, you said a bad word.
No, sometimes the word's okay. Sometimes.
Yeah, she's right. Grown-ups can use that word.
Yeah.
But don't let that get in the way of my larger point, which is that, people are just people. People is more important than anything, even grammar.
well said. And I pat
Oh.
Burbage.
So what do you say? You think you can count Hakara here as one of your friends for now?
Yeah. Just don't tell Dad.
Oh, no, of course not. We don't
No,
have to
it'll
tell
be
them.
our secret.
Your parents are old dogs, and they can't learn new tricks at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. We used to
They're
have a
old.
dog.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry to hear that.
Well,
Anyway, Akari has a
veering
question
away from
for
that.
you.
So all those, I don't know. I'm sorry. Did we see that there were things in meta question? Did we see that they were like, they seem rich or they were carrying
Yeah,
a lot of stuff?
I would have told you that the
Okay.
night before, but I kind of like I know that they're super rich. We know that they have this like weird metallic creature robot thing guarding
Oh,
them.
that's right.
And
Okay.
I did get a peek inside the wagon, and they
Uh-huh.
do have like a lot of shit in there.
Okay.
And if you had asked me if like they might have a shield or
Yeah.
something, I would have said, I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, so like I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna gesture. I'm gonna invite you to ask the children
Yeah, like
whatever
if they
questions you would like.
just,
And they're not. I don't think they're racist anymore. So
nope, we saved them.
Do you have a question then?
Yes. So I'm just gonna basically be like, so, there's like, sounds like there's a lot of cool stuff that you guys are carrying in your wagon.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
Gee,
Grandpa's stuff.
Grandpa, oh, very cool. So, I don't know how to talk to kids.
Adventurer.
You what?
He was an adventurer.
oh, like us,
So-
that's wild.
Oh, you guys are adventurers too?
Yeah, which means
Yeah.
you can trust us even more.
Yep, because we're like Grandpa.
Oh. What's,
So-
what's the coolest, biggest thing you've ever killed? My grandpa's was an ogre.
Well, we just killed those two scorpions.
Oh, what was that plant thing, Burbage?
The plant thing was like, like a giant plant monster. I'm gonna look at the kids and just kind of say, yeah, the
Oh
giant
my
plant
gosh.
monster.
Oh,
I once
fuck.
killed a thing that looked like a man and exploded into spiders.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
That's
Anyway, so I was just curious. Have you seen a shield of anything that looks like a big shield in the back
yeah,
in your grandpa stuff?
Yeah, with our grandpa's stuff, he had a shield.
Oh, what did it look like?
It was like all metal with like silver and gold on it. We're not allowed to look at it a lot. But Hilda and I we snuck a peek once and it was cool. It was real shiny.
Did it have any sort of like picture on the front or like a symbol?
It had just like an axe on it. That was it.
Okay, so another meta question. That doesn't sound like mine. Do I have a picture of mine?
No.
I don't have a picture of it anymore. Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much. We just were, wanted to come say hi and tell you that your parents were wrong. And yeah, and
Yeah.
And be
Okay.
your friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know. Did you want anything else, Vimeris or Burbage?
No, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay.
All right, thanks,
Okay.
kids.
And again, remember, don't tell my dad that we talked to a teak. Okay.
Don't say that
tiefling.
word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A cheek? Is that what he said?
Yep.
That sounds like a
Sounds
bad
really
word.
That
racist.
sounds like a.
Would I
really
know
racist
what that
word.
means?
Yeah, it's a slur. it's,
Oh, okay.
it's pretty bad for tieflings.
Yeah, I'm just
Also-
like, yeah, that's not a nice word to call us, actually.
Oh, okay.
But
What do
it's
you-
okay, just don't say it anymore. And maybe tell your dad that it's wrong. I want these parents to have, like, the worst day when their kids wake up in the morning the next day.
Okay,
Also,
that's
kids,
fine. Yeah.
did you find anything?
Because they're
valuable in
just-
the horse?
Yeah.
They start to giggle and then kind of run away.
They run away. Oh, I mean, I grin as they run away. They remind me of me when I was little, stealing things all the time. I was a lot less racist than them, though.
I wonder why they're stealing stuff, but their parents are very rich.
Yeah, it's weird. All
That's-
right, I'm going back to
that's
the
sad.
fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to.
So, Hikari,
Charity.
so that wasn't the shield you were looking for, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'll have probably thousands of years to find it again.
No, that's depressing.
Mm.
It's a long time.
Charity, what are you doing?
Basically guarding the cart.
Okay, gotcha.
I want to
Stormbringer?
I want to make sure that no one's coming in or out of the cart, etc. Like, I actually might be sitting up on it.
Yeah, I eventually stopped singing, so now I'm just eating, like, continuously eating, because I really like the Furbolg food.
Awesome.
So I'm just sitting there stuffing my face.
Where?
Yeah. Sounds good. So several days actually pass in this kind of fashion. You're starting to warm up to the caravan a little bit more. Your travel is very, very harsh during the day, but everyone seems to unwind. The surly dwarf has now begun to play flute around the campfires at night. The elves seem still a little depressed about their friend, but have opened up and have started to join the campfire as well. And then, so it's about 5 days into the journey at this point.
So we've all long rested, I'm assuming.
Yes, absolutely. Everyone's long rested, so it should be up.
Are we also removing rations for inventory?
Yes, unless Vimeris is doing.
I can do good berries each day. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't need
Is that
to.
enough for
Yeah, no.
5 for Hikari as well, or
Yep.
does she need her rations?
It's 10
That's
berries
up
at
to
a
her.
time.
Yeah.
Did you
Hikari,
say, do I get
do you-
rations?
Yeah. Do you want the good berries
Sure.
that Vimeris is
That's
producing?
cool.
Yeah.
I've been watching everyone else eat them, so I'm assuming that they don't hurt you.
They don't.
Apparently,
seem to
they're
hurt you.
good berries.
Yeah, that's their name, so they must be good. I also drink a lot, so
So you need
That's okay.
you need the minor healing from the berries.
yeah. And also, like, good berries, that equals good. That logic works for me.
Yeah, I guess I'll eat the good berries instead of
Great.
using
So,
my rations.
so kind of during this time, is there anything specific that you're trying to do during these 4 or 5 days on the road?
How many? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would be trying to, besides like keeping watch and driving, with regard to interactions with the caravan, I'm assuming, I would be trying to get a better sense of any of the magic items, and also getting a better sense about Roburn. If any of on interactions when if she came over, say at campfire times and was talking to us, especially if she was doing that thing where she just sort of does effusive happy praise, I would probably be insight checking her and seeing if that was on the up and up. And also she had a magic effect on her, so I would be using detect magic to try to get more insight into that.
Okay. She's got some sort of transmutation magic on her end.
And is it on her specifically, or is it on like an armor piece or something?
It's on her, but you can't tell if it's being produced by something.
Yeah. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Vimeris wants to try and turn the venom he got from the scorpions into an antidote.
Oh, great! Yeah.
So,
Give me a medicine check to do that.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. So you get a whole vial of antidote
Ooh. Okay.
out of that.
I will add that to my inventory.
Very nice.
I will just say that if at any point during these 5 days or so, Hikari convinces Burbage to drink with her, I would be much more likely to try to steal things from people.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
You-
bad influence.
Yeah, right now you're rationing out your drinks pretty well, so there's not been a
Oh,
real
okay.
drunken,
Right. Yeah.
you know, spiel.
But that's good. That's good.
So Charity, you also notice there's a transmutation effect on the creepy Azamar people. And they're not wearing any armor or anything though, so you're not sure exactly what that is.
But it seems like it's, and again, it's on the person or the people.
Yes,
But yeah.
Right. You still get a sense of probably some necklaces in the surly dwarf's cart. And they all seem to be doing the same thing, but it's some sort of necromancy magic.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Cool.
The really stern looking orc has you didn't notice this at first, but now for some reason you do, has a magical sword at his side. And the halfling area, you've now got to see there's a couple trinkets that are magical inside the cart somewhere, but you're really unable to tell much more about that. And then Tellywood Tyne has some sort of religious magic about her, probably a relic that she's carrying.
Sorry, you said Tellywood has that?
Yeah, yep.
Charity, are you sharing that with us? All this information?
I would be sharing particularly the information about Roburn and the Asamar. That there is transmutation magic, which means changing one thing into another, sometimes just appearance, sometimes actual shapes, and that it's on them. Like, it's not like she has a magical piece of armor or something.
Or if
she's...
Right. Or if you couldn't tell the difference between her and the armor necessarily. So if she was wearing something that had that effect, it would be affecting her rather than just an item with that effect on it.
Yeah, that's all I meant. I don't mean she's casting it. I don't know who's casting it necessarily, but it is being cast on her. As opposed to, like, Stormbringer's shield seems magic, but the shield is magical. Stormbringer doesn't have a deflect arrow property.
So Roburn's the one who has transmutation magic?
And the Asamar. And the creepy-ass Asamar.
Wait, do the Asamar also have necromancy?
No, that was the dwarf in front of them.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
This feels like it's turning into a really bad Who's On First.
Yeah.
Like, it's just edging
covering
towards
up his cart as you guys were going by.
I mean, because I think you also cast Detect Magic last week on...
Oh, I cast it all the time.
Yeah. So, to the extent that, like, Burbage is aware that Tallywood has this, like, religious magic about her, I would maybe kind of suggest to the group the idea that, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but about maybe Tallywood could help us with that cursed item that we have. I forget what, like from the box.
The Wand of Entangle and the necklace or choker of blades or something.
Because like the magic storekeeper or whatever said that we would need like a priest or somebody to help with that. So yeah, maybe if she had some religious magic, if we had some downtime, we could like ask her about it. But other than that,
sure,
I don't got nothing.
Yeah, do you want to ask her about that on your time?
I might see if she could do anything about my hand, potentially.
Yeah.
Because if she could do something about my hand, I'd probably figure she could do something about the item.
Smart thinking.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, you go up to her and are traveling alongside her for a bit and ask her, and she asks you first how you got it. That seems horrific.
There was a curse placed in a trap by a not nice person who also caused mushrooms to grow in my lungs. I killed
there
him.
was a guy. He was like an herbalist. He had a pinky that he had a wooden pinky,
Bartleby
and he
Waxworth?
was in Craftsman's Row. Yeah, Waxford.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
he was the one who tried to kill me.
Oh, that's weird. Did you kill him?
Yeah.
Good for you.
His soul is burning eternally now.
Okay.
That was good.
But she goes, no, I don't exactly know what to do about it. Why would you think? I mean, I'm a blacksmith. I run a caravan.
You seemed extremely knowledgeable. I had some hope.
I mean, I've had my share of scrapes, sure, but
there
don't.
seemed to be a hint of magic about you, such as I've often felt from priests or others who might have the power to remove this kind of sort of squeak the wooden joints affliction.
Yes, you're very astute, Charity. But it's not exactly what you think. I'm not filled or gain any power from anything religious. In fact, it's kind of the opposite.
So I was about to say head tilt. Head tilt skipped straight to intensifies. Like, what?
No, do you know what a blackguard is?
No?
Do you know what a paladin is?
Yes.
I used to be a paladin
Okay.
until one day my God forsaken me and my group, and I have denounced that God, which gives me other kinds of powers. I am what's called a blackguard now. I don't heal. I don't restore things anymore. I'm afraid.
I am sorry that you had the experience that you did. It sounds like it was extremely unpleasant.
Yes, it was. It was quite unpleasant. I don't even know what's giving me powers now. I don't even want to use them. I'm afraid.
That seems like
their
it
motivations.
might be for the best.
But any sort of magic that you sense in me is probably that.
I see.
I carry.
Sorry.
She pulls out a sort of circular spiral medallion, almost. And she says, I carry my old god's sign with me as a reminder to myself that many things in this world are not to be trusted, including gods.
Do I recognize the symbol?
You do not. No, yeah. And it certainly isn't one of the major religions of Federa.
Mm-hmm. Which, from what I know, is the Acolytes of Rin.
Right. So Rin and her fates,
right,
which are like these
Subcults.
lesser gods.
Yeah.
Right. That serve Rin. Those are allowed.
Might I ask what god it was you once served?
No. I'm not going to spread that name ever again.
I understand.
You kindly respect my wishes, please.
Oh, I will, of course. Thank you, for telling me, and thank you for what counsel you could give. I just kind of want to get these fixed at some point.
I understand, yes. I'll keep an ear out. We'll be stopping at some cities eventually. Maybe they would have something for you.
Thank you.
Until then, as security, I know you're sort of looking into everyone just a bit. Maybe keep a special eye on that dwarf, the surly one. Something about him and his driver give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know. Something feels off.
Do you know anything about that ASMR pair in the wagon behind him?
No, they paid up front about 3 days ago. No, they paid up front the day we left, yeah. They're quite rich. I don't know what they're carrying, but sometimes when I walk by it, it sounds like a sloshing sound, so probably carrying a lot of water into the desert, which makes sense. I mean, they freak me out a bit, but no more than the elves.
Do they do the giant wide smile thing with unblinking stares at you too?
No.
Oh, good. Just us then.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so you kind of return.
I would thank her again and sort of offer a small bow, and I would also say, of course, we will keep our eyes on everyone generally, but ensure that the dwarf is not up to anything harmful.
Okay, yeah. Well, me and Samuel need to concentrate. We're getting into the area where the road has been buried for many years.
Of course, I'll leave you to it.
And you actually do see this, like up ahead, the sort of cobblestone road that you've been sort of making your way has been covered in sand for the most part here and there, but it seems to just disappear probably another mile or so up, which feels really awkward and really kind of scary that you're in the middle of a desert. You can't even see the shoreline anymore of the coast. And you now don't necessarily have a road to follow anymore. But Tellywood seems to be competent at the same time.
So as I was going back to the cart, as I passed along, I'd be like, "Hi, Meepus.
Hi, Charity.
How are you doing?
Not great.
Anything in particular
this
that
was
I
gonna
might
be
be
a
able to
nice-
help with?"
No, just if you could leave me alone, that would be awesome.
I could send
gonna get
Burbage
to
to try to
Sherstow
cheer
and-
you up.
Yeah, I don't think you can cheer me up.
I could send Burbage.
I've lost pretty much everything.
I think Burbage is good at cheering people up.
You would cheer me up if you keep Burbage away from me. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
I'm sober now. I'm healthier than I've been in a long time. I just need everyone from my past to leave me alone forever.
I'm gonna pat him on the leg and cast guidance. Like, that's good.
No touchy.
So then I'm gonna trot back to the cart, and I'm going to suggest that we might advance our wagon some in the line so that we're closer behind Tellywoods.
Okay.
If we're coming into this slightly more trackless area.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Was Tellywood able to help you?
No. Definitely not. She also asked us to keep an eye on the dwarf, who she feels is kinda shifty, maybe. But also the ASMR creep her out, and they're not even doing the giant smile fixed stare thing to her. So...
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing it to anyone but us. I don't really like that.
Maybe they just like us. You know?
I mean, we are really friendly people.
I don't think that's how you smile at people that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Maybe-
seems pretty creepy. Like they're really interested in you guys in particular.
Could just be.
'Cause they don't look at
cultural
me when
difference.
I'm not with you in the carriage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just could be a cultural thing, guys. I mean, I just gave a speech 3 days ago to a couple of kids about racism, and now here we are judging these two seemingly really friendly folks just for smiling wider than we do? Come on.
So
Maybe
real
we
quick,
should go talk to them.
Is this about where the caravan wants to be? Closer to Tellywood or further up, or?
That's probably okay. Like, I just want to make sure that there is easy sightline to Tellywood.
Yeah, certainly.
So the only thing in between us are the racist halflings with the one dude. And who's riding the horse on the other side of the
Ned.
Nedder.
Okay.
Yeah, is a halfling guard named Ned.
Good old Ned.
And the orcs are behind us.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, if everyone else is.
Yeah, this seems good to me.
All right. You awake in the morning of the 6th day. To kind of a bit of a commotion. The someone is just like rapping alongside the like wrapping their hand on the side of the cart of you guys, and it's a male voice, and he's shouting, and he said something about, okay, where is she? Fucking demons, where is she?
Stormbringer's gonna stick her head out the wagon. What are you doing?
My daughter, where is she? What'd you do with her? You eat her? What'd you do? She's gone.
I haven't seen her. Have any of you seen his daughter?
And at this point, like several of the orcs are like kind of gathering around, and Tellywood has come back as well.
Wait, who is accusing us of eating?
It's
racist
the
halfling
dwarf, or
Whoa.
I'm sorry, the halfling. Yeah,
I was like, wait, the dwarf?
Yeah.
He had a daughter? There's more explanation that's going to need to be had.
Meepus has kind of come up to see the commotion. He's like, "No, she's gone. Where did she go?"
Why would you think that we did anything to her? That's very random out of this entire caravan.
Yeah, he's just like kind of running around, like looking, barely paying attention.
Stormbringer's gonna hop down and start looking for tracks over by their wagon because she's worried this was like the elf.
I'm going to cast guidance on you as you do that.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
You have guidance.
But he's yelling at you, Hikari. He's like, I heard you were talking to him the other night.
Yeah, me and my friend Burbage Kemp over here, who is a halfling.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and try to get.
Like he was there the whole time.
Between them and Hikari, or him and Hikari.
Yeah.
Like
I've also hopped out.
Hey man, I was talking to your daughter. She's missing. What's her name? Remind me. We're gonna help you find her.
It's Hilda. She's
Hilda.
missing.
That's very upsetting to me because Hilda seemed very nice when I was talking to her and her brother. All right. Well, my friend Stormbringer's over there trying to help. You do know that an elf went missing from the caravan a few nights ago, so this might be a situation that's a bit bigger than just your daughter, and we certainly didn't eat her. All right. So we're going to help you look for her, okay?
The orc sort of strides up as you say that, and he very gruffly says, "Wasn't that redhead one talking to the elves too that night?"
Oh, right, great.
Well, she wasn't really talking to them as much as she was.
One elf.
That filthy green meatbag has a point. She was talking to the elves too.
Everybody calm down, all right? We're all in this caravan together.
I'm just shaking my head and like looking at the ground, like kind of smiling, but it's like an angry smile.
I'm sure she has nothing to do with it. Stormbringer, can you find any tracks?
I got a 19. Can I find any tracks?
The night was kind of windy. It's very, very difficult, but you think again, sort of to the north, there were some tracks that were met by some other tracks, but you only get that for about 5 or 6 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna point that out to everyone again. So there's tracks to the north.
and probably that demon over there snatched her up, and they just ate her in the caravan. I don't even know what Burbage you're doing with
And
these
we also
freaks.
ate a full-grown elf. Is that what you're saying?
Galure then wanders up at this point and sort of chimes in. She did lure me away with her temptress ways.
I'm starting to walk towards him now.
I mean, she probably didn't do anything though.
I'm gonna try to get between. I'm gonna try to stop Akari from going after this guy.
Okay.
I'm just walking.
Sure.
Just everybody, calm down.
Wait.
Tellywood's right here. Is it Tellywood or Tellywad?
Tellywood. Tellywood.
It should be Tellywood.
I think it's
Okay.
just missing an O. Yeah, I was like, huh.
I was like, wow.
That's unfortunate. That's
Tellywood.
unfortunate.
So Tellywood's here. I'm gonna kind of look to her and kind of be like, your caravan's kind of out of control. Does this happen?
And I pay you to make sure that it's not out of control, Mr. Burbage.
All right, but Meta, like Tellywood's the one who introduced Takari to us, right? Like, there's a relationship there that I'm wondering if, I don't know. I'm gonna use my sigil and beg Vimeris and Charity to come out and help.
Coming back from me, you're going to hear, do you really think the presence of another tiefling is going to make this better?
Or a drow.
Oh man. Oh god, this is all on me, isn't it?
Look like made of one arm.
Well, welcome
It's
to
all you,
being
buddy.
the most acceptable race here.
Look, you all, there are tracks to the north. We need to form search parties and look for this kid. This
Yes,
is the time to be
yeah.
fighting.
Stormbringer's right, everybody. We've got to form a search party, okay? We can't waste time turning on one another. The more time we waste doing that and being racist to each other, the less likely we are to find the missing child, Hilda. All right? So I say we
Yeah.
head north, form 2 groups, maybe?
Okay, that's fine. That's great. But if we don't find my child, someone needs to hang, and I'm pretty sure it's the red-haired demon.
Well,
What?
that is your idea of justice.
Be-
Let's just search for the
Maybe
child.
maybe we'll vote on it because the elves seem kind of scared of her
maybe
too.
I can kick your ass.
Hikari, just get into our wagon, all right? Just get.
No, and
Get
what's
in the
up with
wagon
this
for now.
orc back here? I've never talked to this orc. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, maybe that redhead girl did it. Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on?
Hikari, get in the wagon. Orcs, you go north and to the left.
West.
Northwest.
Go north, left. Okay, we'll do it.
And
I love the fact that works. The orcs are like, okay, north, left. Yeah.
Logical.
and Metal Guy, Stormbringer, and Rohan, Roburn.
The Riders of
Roban.
Rohan.
We'll go. Let's go north and to the right. And if anybody,
I just have to stay here? I can't even help
Yes.
because then people are
Hikari.
gonna. Then people
No.
are gonna say she stayed there. She's not helping. She does because she ate her.
no, I think they're just not gonna trust you to be part of the search group, right? Just kind of hang out here. You'll be fine. I'm not gonna let anybody hang you. I mean, you might get hanged. I don't really know. But
I'm not
I'm
even
not
listening
gonna let
anymore.
anybody hang her.
Oh, no one's hanging me. Like,
all right.
So wait.
I would like to go north and do a perception check, Andy. I don't know.
You do what you want. Survival would be more to try to track, but that's very, very
That's
difficult.
clearly
Perception
not-
is more try to find and see the person, or smell, or something like that.
I will probably also be talking to Tellywood quickly at some point.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
you can sort of cue that up along with the search parties.
What are the animals pulling our wagon?
Mules.
I can't tell. Are
Mules.
they horse? They're mules?
Yeah.
Okay, I start slowly. I'm just I'm probably gonna have to do some sort of like roll, but I start to on the one over here towards the north.
Yeah.
Like I'm just kind of hanging out by it, but I'm actually starting to unstrap everything
Please,
in case
okay.
I need to.
I'm gonna.
What do I have to roll to be really about it?
Okay, no. So I know what you're trying to do. There are easier marks.
Are there easier? Okay, which is
like
which
there
one
are-
I would see is the easiest?
There are
Over here?
camels. So just
Okay.
there are camels just kind of walking beside everyone. There's a
Okay,
camel back
so
here. The elves have an extra horse.
ooh, well, they're not going to give me an extra horse, but are they going to be? So, which do I see as the easiest?
Probably this camel or the horse that the elves had,
Okay,
depending
but
on.
how many elves are back there?
None right now because they've all. come
Oh,
up
okay,
here
I'm
to
stealing their
shout at
goddamn
you.
horse.
Okay.
Fucking, she lured me away. He's of age. So no one's back there right now?
My
Is it the very
God.
last one?
No, Roburn went with the search party too. So right
So which
now,
one
no
is
one
theirs?
is back there.
They're way back there.
Yes.
Okay, do I have to move my thing all the way back there? You want to remove it for me? How do I do it here? Let's try and do it fast. Thanks. It's going to take me forever if I have to. Okay. So
As you pass by the veteran who on the armored horse,
Yeah.
he is saying, I know that look in your eyes. You don't need to run from this.
Oh, so I'm
Just
just
say
going to let people hang me?
No, if it comes to that, yes, get out. Get out and flee to the south. There are towns. But maybe next time you don't run. Just saying.
The fuck? I'm just like, okay, dude, whatever. I'm just kind of,
So Charity, go ahead and talk to Tellywood then while this is going on.
hanging out back here.
So I'm gonna say to her, like, so have you ever seen anything like this happen? There are mysterious tracks in the desert twice. They appear from nowhere and go to nowhere. And it's the same thing that happened with the elf.
I've never seen anything like this, no. I don't... It doesn't feel like something ate them. You know, there would be more of a struggle, more blood, more clothing ripped up. You'd find something. That just disappearance feels very wrong. And then from behind you, Charity, the little girl pops up and says, It was a demon. It was the demon. I keep saying it's the one from the stories.
Which
The missing
stories?
little girl popped up?
Yeah.
No,
you
the
just said
twin.
the little girl popped up.
Oh.
She has
Okay.
a twin, or little
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
So what stories?
Oh, I thought it was a boy and a girl. Okay, never mind.
My fault. I think I said that and I was wrong.
Do
And
I?
the mother is out now and trying to bring the child back in. She's like, no, this is not for us to worry about at the moment.
If it would help find your daughter, is it not something for you to worry about?
The mad ravings of a young child who's clearly distraught? No, I don't think those are leads that we should be following.
Does the child look raving or distraught?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm like, I'm not sure you've seen someone be distraught, if that's how you would describe your daughter.
Mother, it's like that. It's like the poem. She's like, hush now, child.
What was it? Hilda was the one that disappeared. I'm trying to remember. I'm looking back through my notes.
Yeah, Modo is
Modo,
the
like-
other.
Yeah, I'm like, what poem, Modo?
Lock the door, blow out the light. The hungry Oni haunts the night. Hide and tremble, little one. The Oni wants to have some fun. Hear it scratching on the door. See its shadow across the floor. The sun won't rise for quite a while. Till then, beware the Oni smile. I saw that. I saw the smile, the demon smile last night.
Thank you, Moto.
The mother then ushers the child into the wagon.
I'm going to turn to Tilly, but like, an Oni, do you know of such creatures in this area?
No, I don't. I've never heard of an Oni.
Have I?
What did she mean by she saw the smile? Sorry, I walked back.
You're fine.
She said she saw a smile last night.
Yeah, you can go. You can go in there and try to ask her.
I do not recommend that course of
group.
action.
No, I'm asking the group. I came back.
It's. They would say it's part of the poem, but.
Do I know anything about Oni?
She said then I saw it smile last night. I thought, never mind.
Yeah, no, she said that. Yep. And Charity, go and give me a nature check. Not really. No.
Then I'd ask.
Mean, you've heard tales of like demons called Oni, but you have no clue about them actually existing.
I would
you
ask.
Thought it was a children's tale.
I would ask both Tellywood and Hikari if they know anything about the Oni.
Yeah. Tellywood does not. Hikari, you could roll a nature.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can roll a nature roll. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, again, you just thought they were actually just nursery rhymes, basically. Just tales to scare kids into going to bed.
But,
yeah.
So then, so if we don't have any more insights, I would probably be like, well, where's that figure going?
Beortzi is flying. He's the Akakra. He's now flying around.
Okay, so for a second, I thought that was the halfling father,
just
and I'm like,
no.
that's suspicious. So I'm going to say to her, well, if these Oni are the cause of it, it could explain it. They could have some sort of enchantment power, and that could explain the tracks. And the fact that we don't see a struggle.
That's true. Well, and we saw scorpions, gigantic scorpions, basically just come out of the sand, right? So,
right.
I mean, there's obviously things that are. There's crazy things that live.
Well,
in the desert.
Yeah, the deserts are quite dangerous. I definitely knew that. I don't know. I don't even know what to look for. Tillywood just seems very upset, doesn't even quite know how to handle the situation. And Burbage and Stormbird, go ahead and give me a...
Sorry, go ahead.
Burbage, your perception check was really good, but you don't see anything at all. And your group eventually starts to kind of make their way back. And all the father can talk about is killing, like making sure the tieflings are all gone. And that was plural, by the way.
Great. Where's Charity right now, by the way?
Standing by
you. Yeah.
So I settled to him and I'm like, I know I don't know about the tiefling thing, but I'm a little worried because he did keep saying demons and stuff. I'm just gonna whisper to you, by the way, just like, there's a nice horse that we could take, or a couple camels if things don't go very well. They seem to be concentrated on me, but
I'll look at her and smile. I am Behelit's Charity, and I have found my family. I will not abandon them, and I do not believe that they will abandon me.
As the search party comes back, Andy, I'd like to hang back with the father and just kind of like maybe even like take him by the shoulders or whatever, like just to make him stay back and talk with me as everybody else is rejoining the caravan. And I'm going to interrupt him. I'm going to stop him from saying all the shit he's saying about killing the tieflings. Going to maybe kind of very forcefully take him by his collar and say, now you listen here, all right? No tieflings are going to get murdered tonight. I know you're angry. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid for your daughter, and I know you've got all these shitty opinions about tieflings and other races.
Do you have children? Do you have children, Burbage?
Well,
do you have children?
Not that I know of, and probably not. I've never had sex with a woman, actually. Not that that's relevant, but
throw them off with disclosures.
There you go.
Whatever. I don't care if you've never had sex before. That's not what I'm asking. I just... You can't understand what a father feels like when they cannot find their child in the middle of a desert. Someone has done this. They have to pay.
Look, I understand the desire for revenge, but right now, we don't know that anything has to be avenged, all right? So why don't you just keep that anger and try to channel it into finding your daughter, because I promise you, we will find her. That elf before, none of us really liked him. He was kind of an idiot. Your daughter is a child. We're gonna pull out all the stops for her. She's great. No one wants to see kids die. So anyway, she's not gonna be dead. Everything's fine. But allow me to just get back into my threatening register for just a moment. You stay away from those tieflings, all right? Because if you go near them, you'll have a lot more on your plate than just a missing child. Do you understand me?
Oh, shit. I was going to have you roll a perception or persuasion, but I think intimidation is more appropriate here.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Lucky.
You are
lucky.
a halfling.
I cursed you.
You are a halfling. All right. You can tell that the words are, in terms of falling on the ears of a heartbroken father, they're not getting through. In terms of just kind of a weaselly little person, he's still kind of scared. You think you have done a bit here. And the group makes their way back into camp after a few hours of searching. The orcs seem to not have found anything either. Give me a survival check one more time, Stormbringer. Thank you. Good. Okay. Yeah, everyone comes back to camp. Really well. Biortzi, the Akakra, the guy who was flying around, didn't seem to see anything either. And on that, actually, let's take a break. People go to the bathroom. When we come back, you will be level 4.
Yay!
Woohoo!
And for the stream, I'm just going to put everyone on the Goats and Dragons. Yay, listen to the music. Let me turn it up a bit.
You know we have a hold screen, so it's just music.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, everybody.
So for level 4, I'm good to start leveling my character, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. So, HP rolls?
Let's do it.
D8 for me. I can go first. I will take yours.
D12 for me?
Hold on, let me get a result.
5.
5.
5.
I'm taking mine.
You said that so haughtily.
I think when you get to add 12 just on your roll, you get to say it kind of haughtily.
Oh, of course, yeah. It was a great roll. So again, for everyone who's watching, how we're doing level up hit points is they'll do their roll, I'll do a secret roll, and then they get to decide whether it's theirs or mine without knowing mine. So it could be better, and it often is, or it could be worse. But that's how we're doing it. Who's next?
I roll a d6, right?
A D8.
Oh, d8.
First person with a hard decision.
I know, right? I'll go with yours.
Mine was a 5.
Okay, so I'm on 5.
Hooray!
Yeah, it's good. 5's good.
It's 5 plus...
Con mod.
Okay, so 7. Cool.
That raises your total and your current.
There we go.
Do I roll a d8?
You do, yeah. Rogues.
I will take yours.
Mine was a 4.
Hooray! Improvement.
Okay,
just-
and that means that I increase my hit point maximum by 4?
And your current.
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And what was your constitution? Was it +1
I think he has a 0 con mod.
or a 0?
Not sure though.
Yeah, it's a 0 mod
Yeah.
for con.
Yep. Then 4 total.
All right.
All right. Any other stat ups that you need to do, or
I just for going around the table and sort
Yeah.
of saying what we did, I increased my charisma by 2. So
I increased my con by 2.
I took a feat called Survivalist.
ooh,
Increases my wisdom by 1, and I gain proficiency in survival skill, which I have not figured out how to add.
click the little checkbox by survival.
indeed.
Oh. I see.
And
That's easy.
And I took a feat. I took the squat nimbleness
Nice.
feat,
Yeah.
which raised my dexterity by 1 from 17 to 18. It will also increase my walking speed by 5 feet, so it should go from 25 to 30 feet. And I gain proficiency in acrobatics or athletics. I think I already have proficiency in acrobatics?
You do. You would probably do athletics then.
And that's
But
just a
athletics
matter
is
of
great because that's all swimming and climbing and
right.
a lot of
And
stuff.
God
I
knows
just-
we've almost drowned a lot on this stream.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's very
admittedly,
true.
we're in the desert now, but still, those first like 3 episodes, oh my God, so much drowning.
So I just check off athletics, or you did that for me. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I did it.
I also have advantage on any strength or dexterity check I make to escape from being grappled.
That's always really good. Yeah.
Charity could have used that.
I never
Oh.
tried to escape. I just
that's
hit it
true.
with a magical stick and then called down fire on it.
Yeah. Yeah, neither you nor Stormbringer tried to escape. Very, very good. And Stormbringer and Burbage, did you want to say anything to each other kind of as you were coming back to camp?
I don't think I have anything to say about the girl.
I will say to Stormbringer, look, I probably don't have to tell you this, but keep an eye on the grieving parents. They might try to stir up trouble.
Yeah, I won't let anyone hurt our friends.
Cool. I'm gonna give Stormbringer like a fist bump.
Shimmerin's gonna fist bump back, probably a little too hard.
Ah, ow. Okay, Stormbringer, we're gonna have a conversation later about kind of moderating your strength. when
It's
you're
not
giving
my
fist
fault
bumps.
that you're tiny.
Yeah, but it is your fault that you're large.
No? How How is that my fault?
How is that a
We'll talk about-
fault?
I mean, I eat a lot.
We'll talk about this later. Let's just get back to the group.
Okay.
As you're sort of walking back, all of you, so Vimeris, then Burbage, then Stormbringer, will hear in your mind, we need to talk about some things. Also, please don't let them lynch me.
So, with that message, I'm going to go straight to Charity.
Oh, I'm going to use my sigil to Stormbringer, I guess, and tell her, also keep an eye on the giant, hulking, metallic creature. I just remembered that thing belongs to the halfling parents.
I'll nod at Burbage.
All right. Yeah, let's just nod in the future instead of doing the fist bump, because it's a lot less painful.
She's gonna headbutt you with one of these at some point. Like, yeah! Kunk!
I might not join the group. I might stay out here with the grieving father.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the father asks you real quick, could you go talk to the green ones and ask if they saw anything? I can't bear to talk to them right now.
When you say green ones, you mean the orcs?
The orcs, yeah. Yeah.
The orcs who are just kind of people like you and me.
Well, no. That's funny. Okay, could you just ask them, or?
Yeah, I'll go see if they rolled a perception check.
Oh, yeah, and do you have any use for Knitter? Because he got drunk one night, and then last night he didn't save my daughter, so I will never be using his services again, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer about Netta. Yeah, why don't you send him over here with me, and I'll find a use for him, sure.
Okay, all right.
And I'll walk over to the orcs. Hey, guys. How'd your search party go?
We didn't find anything.
You didn't find the girl that we're all looking for?
No, we didn't see anything. We didn't see any
No
blood. We didn't. No.
No tracks or anything? Like maybe non-bloody tracks? Just like regular tracks?
No, nothing like that. No struggle. I'm pretty good at what I do, too, so...
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, thanks for looking, and hey, could you maybe not try to stir up the grieving father's animosity toward tieflings? You know, I think we're all in the same boat here. We're all getting kind of nervous, and we don't need those tensions to kind of rise any further than they already have. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stick out my fist for a fist bump.
If your prey is a mouse, you always look down. If your predator is an eagle, you always look up. And they just walk by you.
All right, I'm gonna just kind of awkwardly turn the fist bump into like first it's like a mouse and then an eagle. Like I'm gonna kind of nod. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The old mouse eagle thing. I understand. So yeah. All right. Well, and then I'll walk back to, I guess, the wagon where the group is.
And I just am in the wagon. I'm assuming when people came back, I just kind of went. I didn't really want them to see me.
Yeah, I wouldn't have objected to you being in there.
So I'm actually in there right now.
So if everyone's
Cool down.
Yeah, if everyone's back, I'm going to say, damn it, what was the girl's name? Sorry.
Hilda.
Hodo.
Hilda.
No, not the one who I was talking to. Hodo.
Modo.
Sorry, Hodo.
Modo is
Modo.
the
Hilda is
one
the
that's still here.
yeah. Modo. Okay.
Hilda was the one that disappeared.
Jesus. Okay, so I was speaking to Modo briefly, and She said that that she saw the thing that took her sister, that it was like from the poem about the Oni, and I'm gonna sort of recite the poem as best I can from memory, and I'm gonna point out like that. I don't know anything about Oni in particular, but creatures such as that can often charm or otherwise enrapture their victims. So that could explain why there were no signs of a struggle or anything else. And this is just something I'm thinking about, but the scorpions that attacked our caravan, they probably attacked because they were in the area and we stayed there. If that makes sense. But 2 attacks with 5 days between it? Either something is following us moving very quickly across this desert, or something is in the caravan.
So you think there's an Oni among us?
I think that there could be, especially because I've sensed at least 3 figures that seem to have transfiguration magic on them.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know anything about Oni?
Absolutely. Vimeris, you could too if you want.
I actually might give Vimeris guidance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Indeed, could we see the language of the poem by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it might not be important. I'm just kind of curious.
There you go.
Thank you.
I mean, only Vimeris knows that Oni are actual things. He takes them very seriously. His, Vimeris, your mother, had spoken about an Oni that lived in the woods and how you needed to be careful, and you thought it was just a story until some children ended up missing, and then a local adventuring group caught it and killed it. So you know that they exist, though you don't really know anything about them.
And I know that they're killable.
They are killable, certainly. Yeah.
But you'd also know that it might be causing some people to disappear.
Certainly.
Like, this is behavior that falls within an Oni.
Yeah.
I've heard of these before, and then he shares what he knows and how.
God, in Vimeris, or in Burbage.
And yeah,
Big
mock
Burbage.
Burbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's
Cool,
all I
yeah.
know.
All right,
So-
so we've got this weird creature. What do we do?
I guess, how do we find it?
The other thing that I was thinking about is perhaps something Roburn said. And I don't know if it makes her more or less suspicious, but we were talking to her about the scorpions, and she made the comment of, a hungry predator wouldn't eat again so quickly. It's been 5 days since the last disappearance now. Whatever this thing is, this Oni, I think it needs to eat periodically.
And you said that you think that the Oni is already part of the caravan?
Otherwise, it would have to have been keeping up with us across 5 days of travel.
And you've been keeping watch still as you've been going, and you've not seen anyone else on the road. Nothing else
Like,
is...
anything that would be keeping up with us would have to just be
Keeping up.
hauling ass, trying to keep
Yeah.
up with us, basically.
in the desert.
And we're
too,
in the
not
desert,
boat.
so, yeah, even if it's a pretty fearsome creature, like, I wouldn't
Can it
feel, for
possess
example,
you?
a lion... I don't know, but it seems more likely to me, given that I've sensed transfiguration magic, that it might be disguising itself.
You know,
Who have you sensed it on?
Roburn and the two
Roburn.
Asamar. Is that correct, Andy? Those are the
Yep.
three that seem to have transfiguration on themselves.
Yes.
all right, I have an idea. I'm pretty sure that if you ask someone if they're an Oni, they're required to tell you that they're an Oni, if they are one.
That makes
Right.
sense.
I don't think so.
But he said
I heard
it really
that.
convincingly.
I suppose we can't just ignore it.
But
There are shouts from outside again.
Oh, for
and
God's
it's
sakes.
definitely the father yelling,
Oh,
and he's
dear.
talking to Tellywood.
I like how they're slowly acquiring names, by the way, Andy. I've been noticing.
Nice, yeah.
So,
Do they have
can I
pitchforks?
hear the father shouting? I'm guessing from inside the thing.
You're hearing sort of the word devil being thrown around quite...
Ah, I did that.
I guess I'll jump out and go over.
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder as you do and cast guidance on you.
Alright, yeah.
Go make some sweet rolls. Wait.
All right, what's going on out here? Screaming about the devil. We talking about religion?
No, we didn't find anything. Right? You looked yourself. There was nothing out there. Those green things. They didn't see anything. Someone has her from this caravan. Someone took her. Surely you would agree with that.
I do
The
happen to
elves
agree.
are around here too, because they're starting to put together that this might be connected.
Jesus, they're dumb.
They're just now starting.
God, I can hear gears grinding when they think.
Another person missing. Yeah. I was talking to my group, and we do think that somebody in the caravan is probably involved in this.
See, Tellywood, I told you, it's that red-haired one.
No, it's not. We were. Didn't you hear your other daughter talking earlier, Moda? I think we need to really pay serious attention to what she said. She recited that poem about the Oni, and a couple of my party members happen to know for a fact that the Oni are real, that they can shapeshift, and we think that there might be an Oni among us. So how about that?
Tellywood leans in. You're saying that there could be a monster that just looks like a normal person in the caravan.
Yes. And
And it could be anyone. And how sure are you of this?
well, we know for a fact that there are a few members of the caravan that have some transmutation magic about them. You know how Charity was talking to earlier about how we could tell you had religious magic?
Yeah.
Well, we can also tell that a few people in the caravan have transmutation magic, which could be a sure sign that they are transformed. Am I getting this right? Am I right?
Yeah. You think
Yeah,
so? Yeah. Ferald pops up at this point. Who is it? Who have that kind of magic?
Well, I'm not going to just tell you, because once you
We
get
just
any
killed-
information about anybody
that-
different than you go crazy and paranoid and start accusing them of things. So
I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm just saying we kill all three of them, and then we're
Oh.
done with that.
well, that
Because one of them
is-
has to be the Oni, and it's easier to kill three of them than have this thing just pick us apart one at a time.
That's very hasty and irresponsible. Tallywood, listen. You put me and my group in charge of security detail for the caravan, right?
Yes.
All I ask is that you talk to everyone, including Farrell here, if you could all just trust us. If you could just let us, including my tiefling friends, let us get to the bottom of this without causing a panic, then I think we can take care of this. But I don't want my friends to be endangered just because they're out and about from the wagon, all right? What I need you guys to do is...
I'll give you a couple days to look and find this thing, and then I have a lot of money, and I will give it to whoever kills the tieflings.
All right, well, how about you save that money and give it to us if we find your daughter first? How about that?
I mean, that's... Yes, if you could find her alive, I would give you everything I have.
Yeah, how much
Even
is
Azus.
that? How much do you... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't
Are you haggling right now?
No, I'm not haggling. I just got excited. It's just in my nature. All right.
He walks away.
Okay. Okay. Cool talking. Everything will be fine. Tallywood, can you just make sure that the other members of the caravan act like nothing's going on while the rest of my group and I do some investigating and try to get to the bottom of this Oni situation?
Yes, I mean, right now it's only us here. And she looks around at the elves and Netter, who's sitting on his horse. It's really only us that know anything about this. Maybe we keep that to ourselves? And she nods around at everyone. They all sort of nod. And Hikari, if you're out of the cart now, Galur sort of like gives you a evil look.
I am. I don't even have time for this child. I just look back at him, smile, and wave. Kind of like, So wait, you think I just say, basically, I pipe up and say, so you think that the elves are going to be able to keep this from other people in this group, in this caravan? People are going to know in 2 minutes.
The orcs sort of pipe up behind you because you're yelling kind of at that.
I'm not yelling, I'm just okay, I'm yelling, I guess. I'll walk a little closer. Anyway, go ahead. So I'm yelling it. Yes, go ahead.
So they pipe up. The elves, what do they know about?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing.
Never mind.
I was just telling the elves about what you said earlier about your search party results, which was nothing. And then I was telling them about the eagle and the mouse.
The eagle and the mouse.
That's good. Tell them about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hikari,
so
you can't just
Meepus...
go around accusing the elves of being, gossipy. That's racist. Which is exactly what
it's
you're
because
right
they're
now.
dumb.
Meepus and
dumb.
the surly dwarf have now walked up to you guys.
Hey, Meepus. Hey, Surly Dwarf. How's it going?
Silly dwarf.
Meepus says, so, what is going on here?
Nothing.
Well, we're still looking for the girl,
Did you,
all right?
did
What
you
I
find
need
the
you guys...
girl? Okay.
We haven't found it yet. What I was going to do is I'd like you three, elves, dwarf, and Meepus, also a dwarf.
Okay.
You guys form another search party and stay together and just go north upwards. Not left or right, just straight north. Earlier we didn't look
North
in
straight.
that area. So if you guys could just go up there, don't get too far from the caravan, stay together. This is what we call...
I like how Meepus is just booking it west.
Yeah, where's Meepus going?
Meepus doesn't want to do that at all, but the rest of them will sort of make their way north a bit.
All right, and I'm gonna either use my sigil or go into the wagon. I don't know, but I'm gonna fill in Charity and Vimeris and Stormbringer and Hikari to the extent that I have to. about the situation. That we have some flexibility, some time to try to get to the bottom of this. Vimeris and Charity can safely, I think, leave the wagon, and we can work as a group to try to find the enemy and take care of it. And I guess we have 2 days to do that, which I think, and I'm going to shift into Burbage's voice, which I thought was kind of a lot of time. I mean, if my daughter was missing, I'd want to find her, like, right away.
Maybe he's the Oni.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't think Charity has picked up any transmutation magic on him, so we just have to remember these little bits and pieces of the plot, Stormbringer, before we start.
I think we should. I think that we should investigate some of the people that accused me, because wouldn't that make sense?
Akari, no, not necessarily. All right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, let's first investigate the 3 folks who we know have transmutation magic. And if that doesn't pan out, maybe we can investigate everyone who's, been mean to you.
Guys.
No, I just mean
Guys, I have an idea.
Him, the dad.
What's your idea,
At this, I'm just going to be
Vimeris?
like, yes, Vimeris, please. Ideas.
Yeah, Vimeris, what you got?
We wait until night, so I can see. And then I'll turn into a rat and I'll go into their wagon.
Wait a minute. Vimeris, are you blind during the day?
Not blind.
Oh God.
You just see better at night because you're dark.
But yes, I see better at night. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, keep going.
Also, just as a
You turn
note,
into a rat?
your perception changes to whatever animal you are. So you lose your daylight sensitivity
Oh, I know.
when you animal shift. Okay, just making sure.
I know. That's why if it's sunlight, I'm generally going to be shapeshifted.
Vimeris, I do think it's quite important that when you shapeshift, nobody sees you do it.
I'll
Especially
do it. I'll
halfling
do it in the
bard.
wagon, and then I'll leave the wagon, and then I'll go over there. I'll scurry, and then I'll climb into their wagon.
Whose wagon?
The people who are transmutated.
That's actually
Alright.
kind of a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's just the us with the what are they called?
ASMR?
The Ismar.
Ismar?
That's what they are.
The Ismar. They have a wagon.
Yeah.
but
And also her. Roburn.
Roburn is just riding on that horse.
I'll avoid her.
But she's also got some transmutation magic, right?
She does, but she's out in
Yeah.
the open. We can just look at her.
Yeah. Oh, I was really hoping the Ismar weren't bad. I was hoping they were just.
They
really
might not
weird.
be. They might not be.
I'm gonna also point out, if we have 2 days, it's unlikely that the Oni needs to eat again within that time. We're going to actually need to find it. And
Yeah.
I don't really know much about them. I thought they were stories. I'm just making assumptions based off of what I've felt from detecting the magic of this caravan and other creatures that I've heard of with similar powers.
Should we just, question everyone? Tie them up, ask them questions?
Not everyone, but that's what I was saying. What if we just went up to Robin and asked her, "Hey, are you an Oni?"
Yeah, ask her
I
threateningly.
I think that Oni can lie.
Right.
Can they lie if they're tied up and you're doing it very threateningly and maybe a little violently?
I think you guys should do that, and then once they're alerted and maybe they'll make a mistake, I'll go to their wagon and I'll spy on them.
I think the spying is a good idea still.
All right.
I'm
okay.
just kind of
I
looking
like
from
the
side to side. I'm
tying
like,
up with violence. I think
All right,
tying
I've
up.
got a plan.
I don't think that tying people up and violently threatening them is really going to improve the odds of getting out of this without another mob type situation.
All right.
No, then they'll tell us the truth.
Charity
Will
is
they?
right. Stormbringer, I
Yes.
like your instincts. I like your initiative. but not right now. I've got a plan. Andy, what time is it right now?
It's about 3 in the afternoonish, around there.
Okay.
After all of this is searched all morning and all of that.
All right, here's the plan, guys. I'm going to go walk by the Ismar, and I'm going to recite the poem about the Oni loudly, kind of near their wagon. Meanwhile, Charity, you will watch them and to see if they react strangely. I mean, like, relative to the normal behavior.
When
they hear me recite the poem.
Okay, so...
Meanwhile, Vimeris will have transformed into a rat, and while I'm distracting the weirdos with the poem, he'll sneak into their wagon and see if they've got, like, a book in there called Guide to Being an Oni, or Chicken Soup for the Oni Soul.
So, I'm also gonna bet you a gold that they just smile at you creepily.
I'll take you up on that
I feel
bet.
like violent tying up is more efficient.
Look, I think this is the only reasonable plan that's come to the surface. If anybody has a better idea, I'm happy to hear them out. We could also do the same thing to Robin. I don't really care.
Actually, kind of might have a plan. I was thinking about it. Andy.
Yes.
Meta question. Or rather, this is sort of a DM/table question. Not so much a meta question, actually.
Hit me.
I assume that I know about my spells. Like, I know their qualifiers, their targets, etc.
Yes, I think so.
I know that I have the spell Hold Person, which
Indeed.
only works on humanoids. Meaning it should
Yes,
work
it
on ASMR or humans. Roburn's a human, right?
Yes, yeah.
But if the Oni was anything else, demon, devil, whatever, it wouldn't work.
True. Or if something saved. But yeah.
Would I feel a difference in those two things?
Ooh, that might require an Arcana check when you do it.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Just for the nuance of it.
Yeah, let me just look real fast for a second here.
Are you looking up Oni?
Oh, no, I'm looking at range of Hold Person.
Gotcha.
Screw it. I'm just going to cast it, but I'm not actually casting the thing. Just,
Okay.
I want to see it. So
60
range of 60 feet. So, but I do think that could work, right? That would at least be a way that I might be able to tell.
If it held them, you would know that they were humanoid, at least. Yeah.
And if it didn't hold them, I might have a chance to be able to tell why they shook it off.
Yes.
Do I get the sense that if they were not affected by it at all, like as in the spell did not affect them, not they made a save, do I feel like they would know there was a spell cast on them? Like it's not like
yes,
they actively
they had to shake it off. If it didn't affect them, they wouldn't know.
like it was just the spell didn't exist.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna because I wanted to do this as a DM question, because as much as this was meta, I did want to make sure what the rulings on this were before I just started spending spell slots like a madman. I am going to say this to everyone. I'm going to explain this, that what if I try to cast Hold Person, and if they're an Oni, assuming Onis aren't humanoids, and I don't think they are based on everything... Actually, Vimeris would probably tell us that they're not.
Probably not.
because he had basic knowledge about them, that maybe we could discover it that way. The only problem is if all of them aren't humanoid. But,
I mean,
it's at least a way
I still feel like violent tying up is more efficient. And
feel-
Stormbringer's like sulking at this point.
I feel that violent tying up might be the way that we go if we're running out of time on that 2 days and we may need to be fighting the entire camp anyway.
Okay.
And besides, if we find an actual Oni, there will be violence. Bad violence.
All violence is good violence.
So, let me get a measure here. So that's Roburn. That's them. I'm going to ask Vimeris and Burbage to come with me. Actually, I'm going to say probably the whole party. Like, could you all come with me? Vimeris and Burbage, would you watch the person that I'm casting it on? I'm going to start with Roburn because there's only one of her, so it's easier. And see if they look like they're noticing anything. And I had explained to them the fact that I don't think something that the spell doesn't affect will even notice that a spell has been cast.
Right.
Yeah, sure,
So-
we can help with that.
so,
But
like-
for the record, this is basically a slight variation on my plan. Right? It's basically my idea.
Okay.
Fueled by magic that only I have access to here?
Yeah, but instead of a poem, you're doing a little spell, and yeah, I'm just saying, like, I was very close to...
This is much
This.
more in line with your plan than the tying up and violence plan, yes.
Hey,
Tillywood whistles again, and the caravan very slowly begins to move.
I'm going to ask Hikari if maybe she can tend the cart. Would you mind?
Yeah. What time of day is it right now?
Mid-afternoon, I think.
Okay. Sure.
So then I'm going to
The caravan will stop in the evening. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to start moving down this way.
Cool. Yeah. Are you going Stormbringer?
Stormbringer?
yeah.
The
So
creepy Azamar are just watching you, smiling.
yes. So
Is
metagame.
Nikas actually like right next to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mapus, how's it going?
Okay, guys.
You looking for that girl at all? Are you being helpful, or are you just being a big piece of shit? Like usual.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. The camel is.
So noisy.
I heard you were sober. That's awesome. I didn't know you could get more boring.
Jesus.
Hey,
Christ.
Burbage, don't derail his recovery. That's not nice.
I'm not. It's fine. We're friends. It's okay.
I'm gonna look at you, Burbs. I don't think you are.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
So I'm gonna cast on Roburn.
Okay.
So hold person.
Oh boy.
The spell save DC is 14.
Please fail, please fail, please fail.
And he died.
Okay. You'll want to give me an Arcana check.
And they'll
To
probably
see
want to
why
give
the
you
spell
insight
didn't
checks.
work. Yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
You feel that that Roburn actually just shook this off. That it was something that would have affected her.
Okay. Insight rolls from the guys.
Yeah.
Do you think she's the one?
Two of you, give me insight rolls, please.
Let
Vimeris.
me. Yeah.
Average problem.
I'll-
Stormbringer, read.
I can give one.
Ooh.
Is it-
Very nice. Yeah, Vimeris and Burbage, you can both tell she like kind of stops for a second and sort of looks around her, and then Vimeris, you get the sense that she knows now where that was cast from, and is sort of looking through the caravan a bit at you guys, but not like trying to look. So
Guys, get down.
You definitely feel that she reacted to the spell somehow.
So from everything I know, that would suggest that the spell, in fact, would have affected her, and she needed to roll.
You would guess, yeah.
Which means that
She is not, or she is a humanoid.
a humanoid, which means she's not the Oni.
If it is in fact an Oni, she is not the Oni.
There's a lot of ifs in this plan.
Yeah,
All right.
there are. I was doing my best.
Did you
I love it. It's great.
cast that just in her direction?
It's a target. I only cast
Okay.
it on her. I had to test this one at a time.
Okay.
And so the only other people that I felt transfiguration magic from were the two ASMR, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I felt it from both of them.
Yes.
So I would probably at this start moving sort of back up, so that I'm sort of spaced out 60 again.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna tell them to watch the ASMR on the, I don't know, that one. I think one is. Oh yeah, I'm like I don't know though because they're the same token.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just in front, kind of like whistling, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
Cast it. 14.
You're also going to want to roll an Arcana check. You get the sense that this spell did not affect the female ASMR at all.
Okay. Insight rolls from the guys as well, just since that was sort of the plan.
Shit.
I love you, Vimeris.
Burbage, you were looking at the wrong ASMR. So
By which you mean Meepus. You were staring at Meepus.
No, okay. I was looking at the wrong ASMR. I like that better.
I just pictured you taunting Meepus.
What
you
did I
missed
Vimeris, you get a moment of clarity with these. This is about the first time you've really, as they're staring at you, you stare straight back at them. And while, for one, you didn't get the sense that they reacted at all to the spell, you didn't understand. They didn't see that effect at all, or the female didn't. But underneath this smile, you get a sense is a mind that has never smiled before. That doesn't exactly... You get the sense that these are people who are mimicking people. Is what you get from that.
What the fuck do I do with that?
You can do what you want.
I'm going to say that we're going to walk back to our wagon.
Yeah.
All right.
It's so creepy.
I am downright unnerved. Now that we're back in our wagon, though, I share this insight.
I'm going to say that I'm fairly sure that Roburn had to resist my magic, though she succeeded, which is potentially disquieting.
I think I saw her shake it off.
But I didn't feel anything from the, I air quote, ASMR. It was like it just wasn't there for my spell.
That's weird, right? So that means that's the Oni, and I should go tie them up.
Maybe we let me have a quick nap before you do that.
Okay.
Get some of that magical potency back.
Yeah,
We
that'd be
strike at
good.
midnight.
You, the caravan continues on until the evening. Then you each have a short rest then under your belts,
Spells.
which no one needs any hit points, but anything else you would get back. And again, every time you look out, everyone seems to be staring at you guys. This group of a Goliath, 2 tieflings, a drow, and a halfling. And it doesn't seem like anyone really likes this composition. While you are security here, you do seem to be losing the faith of a lot of people here. But the caravan then stops for the evening. And you are able to do whatever you'd like. The Furbolg will again still make dinner. Everyone still is keeping a little bit tighter to their caravans and stuff. And who's keeping kind of first watch?
I'll volunteer for that.
Maybe, yeah, you along with Vimeris while meditating.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Vimeris is meditating. Go ahead and Burbage, give me a perception check. Very nice. You see everyone sort of keeping to themselves. Everyone is spread out a little further than normal. No one really seems to trust anyone. You're pretty sure that the idea of someone shapeshifting has spread throughout the entire caravan already. And you're pretty sure it was the elves.
No
that did that.
shit.
I told you all
Whoops.
because they were dumb, not because I'm being racist.
The Akakra doesn't normally make nighttime passes, but this time he seems to be also taking first watch and flying above everyone the whole time. Really.
What was that thing again? I'm sorry.
The Arakrakra? I don't know how to pronounce
Oh,
that exactly.
It's a
the
long
bird
series.
person, kind of.
Yeah, it's a long series of vowels and
Arakra.
K sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akakara, maybe. I don't know.
Akakara.
Yeah. But everyone, seems to be bedded down, just staying away from everyone else at this point.
Okay.
Who would like the next watch?
I'm good to take second watch.
Is there 2 or this sounds stupid? Are there 3 watches? Or more?
4 would be
4?
best, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 watches total. Okay, so I'm up. I will cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Because I've got the spells. I will also cast detect magic using my ability to do that at will. And yeah.
All right. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh.
What?
And
then I'll add the D4 to it.
Yeah, you're a bit unnerved. Yeah, you're a bit unnerved that Azus, the shield guardian, right in front of you, is just. It looks like he's been commanded to watch over you guys specifically all night long, because he's standing basically right outside your wagon, staring at you guys. And that feels a little weird. It actually focuses a lot of your attention on that and the halfling cart. And you hear some kind of yells and shouts from the cart itself. And it seems like there's a domestic sort of dispute going on. And it's while it's extremely sad, you understand that tensions are extremely high and there's a lot of yelling and accusatory language going on. Something else, though, weird occurs that you don't notice. And that's that Hikari has slipped out of the wagon completely.
Oh, good.
And disappeared kind of further back into the caravan.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hikari, give me a stealth check now that you've escaped the caravan. Tell me how you're going to steal this horse.
A stealth check? Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do that first before, because normally I don't steal horses in real life, so I might need to think about that for a second.
Hey, D&D, baby.
Oh, great.
All right, so you basically are just untying this horse.
Is that a 6 or a
as,
9? I can't even tell.
That's a 6.
Okay.
You're untying this horse, and it's starting to like.
Oh, come
and
on.
from the back of the caravan, Galur sticks his head out, and he says, "Look! Not now. Maybe we should do this tomorrow, because a lot of people are, like, looking at you. Like, why don't you came here to try to bed me again, didn't you?"
Yeah, Galore, as I'm like untying the horse even more. Yep, that's what I was trying to do.
Look, I don't think we should like go anywhere tonight. Maybe just come by tomorrow. I'm real sorry I said that about you kind of being around when Arafil died.
And I'm like getting on the horse as he's talking.
Yeah, he is oblivious to it. Look, I just feel maybe that we should have a little time apart, so Nolan thinks bad of me, really.
Well, this breaks my heart. I came all the way back here and like I'm starting to like slowly walk away on the horse. But, okay, yeah, all right. Is he noticing?
He shakes his head and good night. See you tomorrow, and then pops back into the wagon.
Okay. Cool.
And Hikari, you ride off into the night knowing full well that you're going to take the brunt of this accusation. Did you leave a note for anyone?
Yeah, I left a note just basically in the wagon that was just like
with charity in them.
Yeah, and it just basically said
well,
thanks for everything.
I'll let you write it up. And we'll present it to him next time.
Okay, you could have told me that, but instead of having me try to get my way through that.
No, that's fine. You're good. So Hikari, you ride off into the cool desert night, knowing that if you just keep going south, there's probably a city by the coast from this point. Probably not even too far from where you wanted to go anyway. But yeah, we'll have you write up that note for next time when we will present it to the party. That concludes tonight's episode of Goats and Dragons. If you enjoyed this and are curious to see where the story goes, please follow us on Twitch, where we are simply Helpful Goat. Or you can subscribe on YouTube at Helpful Goat Gaming. We are a small independent game design firm and could really use the support. If you'd like to know more about us, our streams, our company, our upcoming projects, you can visit helpfulgoat.com. Follow us on Twitter at helpfulgoat, or check out our Facebook page at Helpful Goat. Thank you so much to Darcy for playing Hikari. What fun that was. You may return in the future. Who knows?
Thank you, Darcy.
Thanks, Dars.
Thank you so much for watching our lovely channel. We immensely appreciate it. And from all of us at Goats and Dragons, we wish you an excellent evening. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Night.